Is it 30? Oh, 38? Yeah.
That's on PC, right?
Console.
Damn.
Bro, I knew that shit was gonna go on sale, bro. I put 65 on that bitch, bro.
Hey, you definitely did.
I thought somebody bought it for you.
I had to put the 5 on it. I paid $5
Wait, I
for
went
that.
live because I'm playing. Let me turn this game down. I got this shit cranking.
I had to put the extra money on that.
Yeah, you called it. That's the only time.
Damn, I'm having a slow moment right now. Damn, how do I?
We call that Sunday for you, BG.
Shut up, nigga.
Hey man, listen, bro.
Shut up.
Embrace that.
Shut
You
up.
eat some cornbread, dog? You finally found you some good cornbread?
I can go for some cornbread right now. I'm hungry as shit.
No such thing as good cornbread.
Stop that.
Yo, what's up, Spider? I'm playing TurboGrafx 16. Oh man.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get this money from Smooth, man. I need that. I'm gonna need that 60, dog.
Oh no, bro. It might be
ain't on
spooky
front.
for
That,
you.
yeah.
I'm gonna need that 60, dog.
That exploration was looking great.
It really wasn't, but we can get into that later.
You a hater.
They showed a motherfucker falling through ice, man. Y'all niggas losing y'all mind.
Hey, you
Oh
a
yeah,
hater.
because the rock.
Oh my god, he fell through the ice!
You a
Yo,
hater.
destructive environments, man.
He parasailing! Lord!
Yo, chat, let me know if y'all hear us good.
Oh, they got a female ninja. Why they hating?
Jack hating because if that was another game, he would be jizzing everywhere. We couldn't control this man. Come on, man, stop this.
Bro, Control, you can fart on a bookshelf and every page rumble on fucking. Y'all excited about years of motherfucker falling through some ice. I don't
You
get
beat
it.
Control yet?
No, I only play it when I stream. You got like 11 hours though.
Yeah, I saw that fly be disowned. I know we were too told, but I wanted to turn that shit off so bad when I seen that. I was like, nah. Nah.
You didn't play, did you?
Huh?
Did you play?
Yeah, I played that track. Quantum Break is better.
Is that Rystar?
It is.
What's good, dog? What's poppin'?
I'm playing this Astral Chain, man.
Ew. Oh, okay, I mean,
What you mean?
yeah, nice.
Alright.
Yeah.
I just downloaded that.
This shit crazy, dog.
It's a dope game. I like it.
Hey, let me not say it too loud. Brand might block me.
Hell no.
Vision's audio low. Yo, Vision, say something.
Something.
Yeah, you are you even talking into your mic? What are you on?
Hey, BG, you said you was inviting Jigaboo this week or no?
Oh,
He asking.
Jigaboo
Who's
Jones.
that?
Oh yeah, he did hit me up. Yeah. What did he? Oh yeah. Yo, Jigaboo, DM me your Discord name.
Wait, is that his actual name? Jigaboo?
His name is Jigaboo Jones, dog. the none other than
Hold
Jigaboo
up.
Jones.
Is he a troll?
He's donated to the Patreon.
I got.
Oh, so he's probably a troll. Okay.
Listen, man. I mean, you never know nowadays, but I think I trust him.
He thinks so.
I think I trust him.
I wouldn't trust none of them niggas.
Be like that.
So how's everybody's weekend going?
It was fun
I'm doing alright, man. I'm doing alright.
Fun until I heard your voice.
Wow. All right.
Data cap reset today. I'm good, man. I could be, it could be worse.
Hold up, that's how you feel, BG?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, you're the one who invited me. What you talking about?
Oh yeah, I should have been got that router, by the way, BG. Good looking on that, because my joint exploded this morning. Speeds is nice.
Bro, I need a new router, dog.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not getting nowhere close to my speed, bro. I'm supposed to be getting 250 down, bro. I don't need to be hitting 100.
Oh yeah, nah, that's what I was living. That's the life I was living.
Trying to see what router I need to get though, bro. Like, damn.
Are you on Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
even still, bro. We talking about 150 difference though. You ain't gonna get that big of a difference on Wi-Fi, bro. Come on.
Yeah, you are on Wi-Fi.
Shit,
Yeah.
no, I wired it before. I still wasn't getting nowhere near that.
You got Comcast, don't you?
Of course.
That's why.
Fucking me over, dog.
Because Comcast, the way it works is like when there's a lot of people in your neighborhood using it, they thought it was your own internet.
Bro, I'm getting like 50 down right now, bro. I'm probably getting 250. This is crazy. Fuck Comcast.
You don't have AT&T in your area?
Yeah, but I don't really fuck with them like that.
Mm.
They do got the gigabit internet, though. Damn.
That Avengers is coming along nicely.
Stop this nonsense, bro. Stop all this cap.
Yo, shit coming along nicely.
Stop all this cap, bro.
What up? What's going
What
on?
up, Tick?
Hello, Chet.
I know you wasn't doing nothing, so I invited you. I wasn't
This
wrong.
guy.
Was I wrong?
Who the fuck eating ravioli?
No,
right
Like, he chopping cheese in there or something.
Who was that?
It's like it's Tick.
No, it wasn't me.
Oh, so that ain't you eating?
No.
Well, that noise came
Who the
from
fuck
when
eating
you came back.
SpaghettiOs right now? Turn this shit off.
It's Visions.
All right.
Why is everybody blaming me?
Yeah, eating spaghetti.
Hungry as shit right now.
I'm not even eating.
Let me turn Visions up
Why can I-
myself up.
I can barely hear the Discord. What the fuck? Let me turn this shit up, though. I don't want to get no feedback, though. I'll be having an echo.
Say something again, Visions.
What's good?
All right.
I gotta
Who's
change my mic.
breathing like that?
I would say it's me, but I'm using my headset, so it
I
shouldn't.
think that's Visions, dog.
Why everything that's going on is me?
So you sound crazy,
It's like
dog.
he
It's
hid it in
always
the
you.
closet from somebody.
Yeah, you sound
Oh my
crazy,
God.
like somebody after you or some shit. You good, bro?
The world is after me, man.
You eating quickly. You sound like you've been running. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Bro, I'm not even eating though. That's what's crazy.
I can hear the food in your mouth.
We heard somebody chopping up someone.
Yo, somebody was
I can
chopping
hear
cheese
oh,
or
you chopping
something.
up
It's
a
getting
dead body
crazy.
right now. That's why you sound
Man,
panicked.
that's probably smooth. I mean, not smooth, but Tick chopping up that cocaine he got.
Who?
Whoa,
What?
sir, he's from Maryland. They do heroin out there, bro. I need you to fall back. You know what the fuck going on?
Yo, who
It's
got the
crack,
best?
yo, it's crack up into it.
Who got the best sales on laptops right now for Labor Day?
Best Buy.
Acer.
Basic
Oh, you
got the
mean what
best
store?
Yeah.
Micro Center.
Best
All
Buy.
day.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna say that. You a real corporate
Yeah,
slave,
right.
crazy.
Gotta check them out.
I get
Yeah.
paid for this person.
Take
This
that
person.
for-
I mean, no, I
Yeah.
don't. I work at Walmart. My mistake.
Yeah, you work at Walmart. Get it right.
God damn.
I'm pretty sure that is Vision's fat ass breathing into his mic.
Oh, why did you? Jesus.
Because you know I always do the mic test and turn somebody volume up and down.
Bro, I literally just muted my mic and you still blame me.
We fat shaming Bond ain't even here. We still fat shaming guys.
Like my mic was literally just muted, dog.
It's definitely Visions in his fat ass forehead.
Oh my God, my mic was muted.
Jesus.
Chill.
Nigga, forehead got his own oxygen supply. Like, relax, bro. You like, what are you doing?
Oh man, he said before he got a 6-pack. This shit
He was
crazy.
working hard chopping that block, whatever he was doing.
Damn. I get these joy.
So wait a minute, Smooth ain't here, Bond ain't here. What the fuck? Belanger
Labor
ain't
Day.
here. What going on?
Labor Day, man.
Smooth said
What
he
they got
gonna
to
be.
do- what they-
Smooth said he gonna be here in 10 minutes. He just
All right,
getting
man.
home.
Yeah, because I got to talk to Smooth about that control because me and him had a little debate on Twitter. So
Smooth
I got
angry as
it.
shit about that game.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
Because it
That's
is
how you
better
know what I
than
mean. I
Quantum
stepped away
Break.
for a
It is
second.
better than Quantum Break though. Like I don't know what you want to say.
We gonna get into that, but there's been a whole lot of cap.
What's going on?
What's up, Rystar? Yo, Rye,
What's up?
you ready
What's up,
to
what's up?
admit New York pizza better? What's going on?
So you just gonna sit there and lie?
I don't lie, bro.
Oh, New York
I
pizza.
don't know about that.
New York
That
pizza
shit
trash
trash.
compared to Chicago.
It's trash.
I don't trust Vision's opinion on anything. Not games, not pizza.
Why?
Not nothing.
Okay.
Not
I'm
nothing.
better than you at most games. So
Oh,
We all know that's a lie. That's a big lie.
oh man.
I could dust you in any sports game. I could dust you at fucking Gears. I could dust you at Last. Come on, man. You better
Stop
stop.
this.
See that Madden, yo. Get that Madden
Stop
running.
this.
That man said Last of Us. You just
Word.
I could dust Taken Madden too.
What was the last game Tick even played, man?
Oh, you talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, I play For Honor for the most part now.
Oh, where you be playing for on Uplay, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let me add you in there real quick.
Nobody make fun of.
Jimmy, we know you're not going to play it, so you might as well stop.
I'll play for Honor. I just haven't played in a little while.
Yeah.
Why you want to fight me in it?
Oh man.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Hey, you better ask about me. I'll body you, boy.
He's some butt, bro. He played with me in Rage Quit.
Listen. You ain't even smart right now. You ain't got no PC to play me. I could talk mad shit for like a week. What's up? No, I'm just joking.
I never forgot that, yo. He Rage Quit within the match, dog. Didn't play another game.
Damn.
Bro, hey, because that shit was. Hey, we were going against some bullshit ass team.
I was doing good though. I was positive.
No, you weren't, Tick.
Oh, y'all was doing the 2v2 and he rage quit.
No, we were doing fives.
Yeah,
okay. Damn, that's even
You
worse.
left the man high and dry, dog? What's going on?
Bro, our teammates were trash. It just started pissing me
I
off.
can carry so many people, dog.
You said I can only carry some people. Yo,
Yeah, I
who
got
you play with? Who you play with, Ted?
Man, I use too many people, dog. Aramusha,
You play with the cheese.
Raider. Yeah, I use Raider. Zerka.
Yeah,
Shaolin.
Take really don't got skills.
Yeah,
He just uses.
Oh, so he said
niggas
on
that's
Musha. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, he uses all the niggas that's easy to use and have
So
cheesy
far,
moves.
Aramusha is not easy. What is you saying?
Nah, but that's the cheese though, for real.
Nah, he's pretty easy to beat. Unless you go get some high-end people that's real.
Yeah,
nice,
but when he hit.
Yeah, true. But he's slow though.
Yeah, but when he hit though. They pay off way too much. Okay, I got this. I'll take this.
Hey Jack, why don't I ever have your camera on this podcast? I'm a minute to ask.
I don't get paid enough.
Oh
This
man.
guy is
Oh,
something
man.
else.
Actually, on either one. I'm about to turn my camera off on both of these shits.
Oh,
Hey, he low tier
Hey,
guy
man.
did for real.
Hey,
I'm
man.
not- I
I'll
don't
get
get paid at
that
all.
$30 right
Hey,
now.
man.
get that ass blocked? What?
Bare minimum gaming, dog. That's what we call
Yeah,
it.
facts. You
Doing
already
the
know what's
bare
going on.
minimum.
Like if I don't see $20 in the first 30 minutes of the stream,
I'm turning off the chat.
and if I don't see $20 in another hour, I'm turning off my mic. Mic muted.
Big facts. Big facts.
How much it'll take for you to turn on your camera, Jack? You probably like an auntie right now. You already know how
I
Jack
do,
be.
I
Probably got curls in his head.
Hey man,
Yeah.
y'all hit that PayPal. Dog.
He got the pink curl holders. He laying down in a
I'm
thigh.
about to say he laying sideways.
Oh, laying.
Man, y'all hit my PayPal,
like
man. Y'all know what the fuck going on.
And a
you
nightgown,
understand?
everything,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He
I
got
said
that.
Patreon. Hit the PayPal.
He in the
Hit Patreon.
nightgown
Hit
with the
something.
one hole in it. Oh man, that Mama always used to wear.
Jack got that living closet in the back.
Yeah, fire.
Hey, that might work, Jack. Because Kiss Move said you kind of cute when you were a girl. So
Yeah,
Might
that's
as well
all
market it.
right. Now they
Wow.
went super left, bro.
Let's not do that one.
Somebody said somebody look cute. What?
You don't remember when Kiss Move said?
Oh yeah, I do remember. Yeah. I do remember
He
that.
definitely said that. He definitely said
remember
that.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
I can't
Yeah, I
believe
remember
Smooth
that.
got away with saying that. That's
Jerry
insane.
did not say that.
You definitely said that. You said
Yeah, he
you as
said
a girl. He pretty much said you with hair. He said you could get it if you had hair. That's what he
I
said.
don't know what y'all talking about.
That's what he
Yeah, that's
said.
what it was.
No, man.
He would make a cute girl or something like that.
That's
Nah,
what he
never
said,
heard
bro.
Whoa.
Stop that.
Yeah, it happened.
This is crazy.
That happened,
All right,
man.
what we talking about today? What we talking?
All right.
About games you don't play.
That is true.
Yep.
But I
All
know
right.
enough about them though.
All right, so Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 206. Make sure you hit that like button. We on SoundCloud, Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, all that good stuff. So, you can listen on there. It's uploaded a few days after this episode goes live. Hit the like button. Support the Weapon Wheel Podcast Patreon. All the links are in the description that you need. And yeah, let's do these intros. Visions.
What's up, guys? I'm here. Thanks for having me on. Stay blessed.
Tick.
Yo, what's good? Hey, I had to put my camera on. BG, come let you be by yourself. What's going on, y'all? I'm back. They caught me off guard. I was sitting here watching another podcast. Thanks.
This is Buff Midget. What the fuck going on, man? Look at this
He
nigga.
called him a buff midget.
I'm about to roast you, dog. What the fuck
Hey, he
going
got
on, man?
a fat ass head, boy.
I got my
Yeah.
You Fit shirt on, man.
Hold up, you got a gap in your teeth? No, let me see.
No, I don't have a
Yeah,
gap.
you got it, dog. You got
This is
it.
why you can't turn on cameras, because niggas always be
Yup,
analyzing
yup,
how
yup.
you look. Other men always analyzing how you look, bro.
Hey, why don't you have a taper tick?
Oh, see,
No,
I
I took that off. Yeah, I was getting a regular for a little bit, but I'm about to go back to. So,
Nah, it is crazy how like low key fat niggas could put on like a small shirt and look buff, but they just fat. Like niggas,
What are you trying to say?
niggas be getting away with that.
I'm
Nigga-
buff fat. Okay, it's different. I'm losing the weight.
Nah, you like
I go to the gym. I'm a buff fat. Sorry, I'm a sumo wrestler right now. I'm losing.
you like what was homeboy's name on the Rams? I don't know if they cut him or not. The bowling ball nigga. He was running.
Excuse me?
The bowling ball shaped nigga. I forgot he was on the Rams last year.
What the f-
I'm shaped like a bowling ball?
Hey man.
Shit, they whole line for
Yo,
what you
I
talking
can't
about?
front check. Your voice do not match how you look though.
Yeah, I know. You think I was real dark skinned and huge.
Yeah, like phase on love type.
Yeah, the running back.
I mean, you're not dark skinned, but you definitely.
Oh, I
The
know who you
running back
talking about. I know you
behind
talking about the
Gurley.
backup
The running back
Yeah,
behind Gurley. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, the
That's
backup. I
his
know
name.
who you talking about.
Hey, look, we ain't gonna keep slandering me, man. Look, I try to help your little ass out. All right.
All right. Rystar?
What's going on? Thanks for the invite.
All right.
You're welcome.
It was CJ Anderson. That was his name. Jimmy?
So what's up, man? They making games.
Jack?
Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great week.
Damn, I see Blandrew in the comment section. He not here to rep for Astral Chains, though. What's his Astral Chains? That's what it's called?
Yeah, you see what he said on
Okay.
Twitter, though, right? He bad at the game. That's why he ain't here.
Oh, word. He's
Yeah, he
bad at the game.
He's scared to talk about it.
Oh, really?
Best time I heard about that game. What?
Wasn't we
Uh-huh.
challenging Blandrew to play some hard games last week, and he said
Oh,
he could do it?
yeah. I forgot
Oh,
all
man.
about that. But you bad at that. Okay. all right.
But you
This game
can
is not even hard. This game's not hard.
Damn.
Hell.
Blandrew,
I mean, it's hard for Blandrew.
Blandrew, casual confirmed, dog. You hate to see it. Oh, we
Wait,
don't know-
so hold on. He ducking the pod because he ain't got nothing for the game? Oh, no.
and we knew that about Nintendo fans, though. We know they don't play no hard games. That ain't nothing new. That's not
That's a
news.
fucking hell, dog.
Damn, bro.
Look, people
Damn,
that are
Blandrew.
leaving their platform of choice to play games like Alan Wake and Gears and Recore need to sit down right now. Okay.
All right,
Oh, you
Blandrew.
talking about me,
Where
huh?
did you come from? What in the?
I don't get it.
You throwing shots at me, bro?
There
I
we
played them
go.
games recently. You talking to me?
You know who you are.
Hey, this man Blandrew came out of nowhere. Ready for
Hey,
the
Nintendo
real.
fan, watch your goddamn mouth, all right?
Came with the fire too.
Hey, Blandrew, how's it going?
How's it going, Vision? It's pretty good.
What's going on, Blandrew?
Good.
Hey, we gonna get him again, Blandrew today.
So wait. You didn't confirm or deny whether you're like getting your ass whooped in Astral Chains.
It's a hard game, and I'm playing on the
Oh
hardest difficulty
nah,
available.
I'm not trying to hear that. Now it's a hard game.
Wait a minute, playing on hard difficulty wasn't impressive to you last week.
Remember, didn't we
What's
say something
going
about
on?
God of War last week? About give me
Yeah.
God of War, and he said, "Oh, I could play that game blindfolded while eating a piece
Yeah,
of
that
cake."
ain't impressive. All right, now it's impressive again. All right, cool.
What you
But-
got to say,
But now
Blandrew?
some Nintendo game is like handing you your colon.
It's funny. The hardest mode isn't even a hard mode. It's like it's called platinum, regular mode or something like that, and that's like the hardest mode right now.
Hell.
So this game is checking your colon, huh, Blandrew?
It's a pretty difficult game.
Oh man, your colon.
It's not
Yeah.
that hard. It's not that hard, man.
Rystar disagrees.
It's not that hard.
We can get into it right now. Let's make that the first topic. Let's talk about some Astral Chain. I don't think anybody in here played it besides Blandrew and Rystar. So Rystar, give us the rundown on the game.
So basically, I want to go throughout the whole story, but I mean, you get to choose a character, male, female. You're a police. But you're like a higher level than the police, and you're trying to go save the world from these alien type things. I forgot the name, but yeah, I mean, the gameplay is a regular platinum game style. You know, all you're doing is
Button
it's
master?
you and then
Is it a button
What?
masher?
It's really not
Kinda.
even a button masher, which is why I have to
Kinda.
get
I
out
mean-
that mindset.
I mean, if you mash ZR, whatever, you can get through the game.
No, you're
And you
not.
have to.
Oh shit.
Okay, whatever.
All right.
No, but I mean, it's still like it's a good game. Like, I mean, I'm only like 3 hours in it, but it's pretty good.
What's the
My
gameplay
question
like?
is-
Because
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. What's so good about this
I'm gonna
game?
be real with you. I've literally not watched any gameplay of this game ever.
I did and fell asleep, so I want to know why.
I have no idea what this game is, what it's about. Y'all got to give me some more detail.
He just gave it to you.
It kind of is a button masher, like in a way, and it's like you use your so the robot that you're with, I forgot, it's called a Legion.
It's called a Legion. Legion.
Yeah, it's called the Legion, and they like attack for themselves, but you have to like wrap. There's like a move where you can wrap the Legion around the your enemy, and then
Called binding
it'll.
them.
Now y'all
Yeah.
connected by a chain, right?
Yeah.
And that's the Astral Chain. I'm assuming.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's an actual chain.
All
Yeah.
right. All right.
Yeah.
Roll credits.
It's a really weird concept, but like it kind of works in a way. I like
Okay.
it.
All right. So what makes the game like so amazing? 'Cause I'm seeing a lot of people saying it's like a really good game. I watched my man Pierce streaming it, and I like got real bored of it and turned it off within like 20 minutes. What's so good about it?
I just like. I mean, I don't know. I like platinum games. That's basically all I can say.
From the very little that I have seen clips here and there on Twitter, it looks like the people like to talk about the Sony format. This looks like the Platinum Games format. Like, this is like the
definitely
Platinum
a
Games
Platinum Games
template.
format.
It's the Platinum
It's
Games
literally-
template.
yeah.
Okay.
It is. It definitely is.
Okay. It
Button
got it.
mash
I don't know.
again.
I still disagree with that.
Huh, Blank.
Continue.
Stop it.
No, because this one, it's like you play as a human, but you don't play like a ballerina like Bayonetta or like Dante from Devil May Cry. You're still really
Yeah,
you
but
can't
it
even
still
jump in
has
this
that.
game.
I know, but within like the combos, if you dodge at a certain point, you can press like ZL and then do like a combo with, your Legion, and that's sort of like how in Bayonetta, if you dodge at the same at like the perfect time, you can like slow down time. So
No,
like it
but
still has
'cause
that platinum. I
in
mean, yeah, it still
Bayonetta,
has
it
that
was-
platinum. Yeah.
In Bayonetta, it was instantly punishable, but here, I'm not even entirely sure how it works. People keep telling me you have to dodge multiple times in order to counter your
So
enemy.
you dodge, and then the screen will flash, and then you press ZL, and then you'll do like a little like a combo with your Legion, and that's basically it.
Okay. So, by the way, so it got like an 87, 88 on Metacritic. Which is-
What happened
There you
to
go.
Platinum
Fire.
Games is a C-tier studio. Beat
I,
move.
They are.
They still are. I mean,
Uh-huh.
From what I'm playing so far, I do like it, but I don't think it's an 88. I
Yeah,
think it's.
I'll say
more
this,
of a
I'll say
high
this.
70s, low 80s.
Platinum Games right now may be figuring it out because their mediocre games, they're great games. The number of great games they made still hasn't like by far surpassed the mediocre games they made. They might be even right now. So the
Okay.
next game they
Well,
make,
Even shit. I don't know about that one.
What are the bad games they made?
I'll have to go down. I mean, that Korra game, that
Hold
even
up, Cora was not bad.
You'll be better off naming the good games.
this man said Korra wasn't bad.
Bro, Cora was.
Or was pretty bad. That was a pretty bad game.
No, Cora was.
Visions, you think Jump Force ain't bad?
Uh-oh.
It's
Here it
not.
goes.
No, it's okay.
man.
Just move on.
Oh,
See-
hold up. Your anime hate is showing. All right.
Anime fans say that game is trash.
Most of them are casuals and don't know half the characters in the game.
It's everybody else's fault, right? Visions?
Yes,
Except the
that's
game.
exactly what
Okay,
I'm
you got it, Chief.
I can't believe we're really discrediting a studio over Ninja Turtles and Korra.
Uh,
Of all games you guys could pick.
That Ninja Turtles game was ass. Oh my
Near
God.
Automata was also mid.
A game they didn't write the story for. Continue.
Is that how you pronounce it, or is it near Automata?
It's
Automata.
Automata, but illiterates pronounce
Okay.
it as Automata, like BG.
Damn, illiterate. Hold on,
Wow,
bro.
it came straight.
Wow.
Hey,
I said the same thing.
Hey, Blanchard,
First of all-
this college degree didn't come in handy, huh?
Now we retarded shaming. This is crazy.
First of all, fuck you. Second, I say near Automata. Why wouldn't it be Automata?
It's Automata, that's why.
First of all, I'm pretty sure I've heard like reviewers say.
Yeah, I've heard it
And
both
the
ways.
Automata.
I've heard it both ways.
I've heard many people say Automata.
But that's not the proper way to say it.
And I've literally only heard like two people say Automata, which is Blandrew and like some other nerd on the internet that doesn't exist.
Because the devs named it Automata. So
All right, whatever. Point
Well,
is,
look at the
okay,
title.
but hold on, let's go through this again. Okay, Platinum Games. Let's see. So that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games, garbage.
Under Activision, which is already a garbage.
No, you're not gonna
How
make
we
excuses.
keep blaming Activision, man?
You're not gonna make excuses for them.
Didn't they have to agree to make this, bro?
Go ahead. That
BG.
Star Fox game wasn't that garbage?
Star Fox Zero under Nintendo.
Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard.
It wasn't even a Platinum Games game.
You
like
got
that
excuses for every game they
under Nintendo.
And even then, Star Fox Zero wasn't a bad game.
Nintendo. Continue.
Legend of Korra, trash. Transformers Devastation, which was mid. It was mid. What else we got? We this is the bad games. Wonderful 101, mid.
No, it's not.
It was mid. It was mid.
No,
I watched Ultra play that game. I damn near died from how bored I was.
That's my second favorite game on the Beast.
Ain't
that the game when you lose health, you like start stripping and all that?
Anarchy Reigns. Anarchy Reigns was trash.
Oh yeah, Jack.
Mad World. I'm not sure about that game.
Fire.
That game was actually really good.
People like that game.
Anarchy Reigns, I don't know. It's kind of in the middle there.
And then they got some good games. Well, y'all consider Bayonetta good. I consider it trash. But there's Metal Gear Rising. There's Vanquish. There's
trash.
There's Nier
Vanquish
Automata. Astral
Automata.
Whatever. So they got some good ones, but they still got some
and
trash.
even if you go back to their Clover Studio days with Beautiful Joe and
they don't get credit for that.
Okami and stuff like that.
Nah, they don't get credit for that.
God Hand.
Point is, they're still a mid-tier studio. I'm sorry.
Look, what we need to talk about is your people going on to Metacritic review bombing the game, Jack.
What you mean your people? Hold on, bro.
That sounds racist.
That
sounds racist.
What you mean your people? I'm gonna need you to calm down, Chief.
No, if we just break it down, PC fans are just gonna steal the game, or they don't even have.
Of course they are.
Hey, man, I told them was homies for a little bit. Blanche, what's going on?
No. I'm just keeping it real. They'll wait for some emulator, and they don't even hate Nintendo.
All right, that's absolutely true.
I don't know if PlayStation fans really care enough to go review bomb Astral Chain. I'm not.
You know what?
That one.
Can I keep it 100, bro? I heard this was getting review bomb. I wanted to go and give it 100 off the strength that I want Platinum Games to, get acquired by Nintendo. I need them to get the fuck. I want them to get the fuck out of here. I don't want them making games for every platform. I'm the reverse. I don't want the game everywhere. I want that motherfucker only on Nintendo so y'all can deal with that bullshit, okay?
Deal with critically acclaimed games. Thank you, Jack.
That's cool. Keep it. I don't want that shit.
So with
absolutely pathetic. You guys have been miserable since the beginning of the year. Starting.
Who is you guys?
Yo, he said you guys.
Who is you guys,
so menacing when he say it though.
You know who it probably is, Blandrew. Follow me with this, because we gotta spread the slander out evenly. Platinum Games, you remember the Scalebound fiasco? I ain't saying Xbox fans did this shit, but
this is conspiracy.
It's the perfect
cover up
excuse to do it.
Look,
Yeah,
it's definitely the Xbox fans because
I ain't buying
the only people I see really slandering the game are Xbox fans.
they ran off on the plug. What you mean? They got the right to slander it.
PlayStation ones are the ones coming to my timeline talking about they're waiting for it to go multiply, not even knowing it's a first party game.
Who said that? Blank, why are you lying?
Yeah, you lying.
Yeah, I'm lying, Jack.
Yeah, post the results, Mike. What do you say? Don't nobody want this game.
No face, no case. Know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Okay, but with Astral Chain, so how's the performance on the Nintendo Switch?
It's 30. It's actually really good, and it's the best looking game on the
How you say it's 30 and say it's
not that great? It's not that great. When you're in combat, the frames drop, and you could definitely.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing. It was.
I didn't know that.
It wasn't even that
definitely
crazy.
on handheld.
Hey, Rockstar. Did you ever play Xenoblade Chronicles?
No.
Okay, never mind. Because I was going to see if it was as bad as Xenoblade's performance.
Well, I honestly not noticing frame drops in this though.
I'm probably
don't notice a lot. I mean, it's a lot of action. I'm sure it's a lot of particle effects and a lot going on. So I'm sure there's frame drops. I'm sure there is.
That game looks trash, anyways.
The lip syncing in this game is horrendous. The lip syncing is crazy.
So the combat is good though.
It's probably set for Japanese for the lip syncing or something.
Yeah, it definitely is. But
all right,
I mean that doesn't really bother me. But
so just to wrap up, if somebody's on the fence about Astral Chain, or you had to sell them on Astral Chain, what would it be?
Absolutely.
What's the sell? Sell me on this.
He just said absolutely.
Let's go. Let's hear it.
Sell me on this, Blandrew. Come on.
High octane action on the Nintendo Switch in a sci-fi cyberpunk setting.
Ooh.
You get to create your own character. You got a twin sister or brother, who, depending on whoever you decide to pick. Not only that, but everything you do and every place you visit in this game is eye candy. And I mean, like, even just controlling the legions. If you're a fan of the game, The Wonderful 101 back on the Wii U, it's kind of got that gameplay style where you have to control the legion with the right analog stick and make certain movements and certain motions to capture the enemy, set up certain combos and stuff like that. I'm a huge fan of Astral Chain, and it's currently my GOTY.
GOTY. Okay.
He
sold me. He sold me.
Yeah. Good job.
He sold. I'm pre-ordering on Amazon right now. Real talk.
Hey, listen.
Big talk.
You said so. Wait a minute, Blade. You said it's a cyberpunk game where you can customize your character and you can actually see the character in the game.
Okay, let's not talk about it.
Oh man, that's already better than one cyberpunk game coming out. You might have sold me too. Shit.
Jack, don't do it.
You might have sold me too, dog.
Hey, bro, come on, dog.
Hey, man, listen, it'd be like that, bro.
Because you're going to get me started. Because CD Projekt Red has failed me.
They doing weird stuff, bro.
And they need to
They're
close
doing
down
the most.
now.
They're doing the most.
See, this is one of those cases where you either die to be a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain. And they're villains.
And they're becoming a villain.
Yeah.
All right.
I still think CyberPunk is going to be good.
That's a good segue, BG. I'm setting you up right.
All right. So Cyberpunk 2077. They released a deep dive video 2 days ago. I literally just opened it up now because I didn't watch it, so I'm a watch it, I guess, while y'all talk about it. I've heard kind of bad things. A lot of people were disappointed, especially with the visuals. So I'm watching it right now. But for those of you who watched it, what are y'all thoughts?
All right, so the whole visual thing is stupid. I'm gonna go ahead and point that out. All right, so people are comparing. First of all, I saw an idiot compare The Last of Us, which was a cinematic. That ain't the end gameplay. We don't know if it's end game. But they're comparing that to the cinematic that was shown of Cyberpunk, and then they showed the end-game version of Keanu Reeves and think it's going to look the same. Come on now. It was obviously a cinematic. Like, why are we comparing that? So, like, I don't understand. People just being stupid and just reaching.
Last of Us isn't even on the same scale as Cyberpunk.
It's not. Quick question. This got a release date, right? Cyberpunk.
Yeah, it's like next March or something like that.
This getting delayed. I'm looking at the gameplay. This getting delayed. Big facts.
Look, everybody here knows I'm a CD Projekt Red stan, right? And CD Projekt Red has failed me. They've created an RPG where you came to see the character, you came to see the motherfucking cutscene. So there's no point in investing my time into the character creation. It's a first-person game when they specialize in third person, so it's going to be trash. I hate
All right, I'm not a stan, so I'm not going to say I'm a stan in them, but I had high hopes for the game. It did look amazing. Like yesterday, I posted after I saw the gameplay trailer that they showed. I was like, okay, this might be game of the year from all the stuff they was putting out. But then they're going around and they're starting to make these changes, and I don't know if it's because they're getting attacked by the the alphabet community out there, but they're starting to make some changes.
That's definitely what it is. That's definitely what it is.
Also, how are you gonna make a game that has sex scenes but it's in first person? Ain't nobody want to see that shit in first person. That shit crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I got the same complaint.
I'm trying to see my character get down. I'm not trying to see no first person shit.
Every change they've made has revolved around seeing your character and the gender of the fucking character. This is clearly they felt the heat and they falling back. Yeah, how the fuck are you gonna have a game with character customization and creator and you can never see that motherfucker? What is the point?
The only time you see that motherfucker is if you look in a goddamn window.
Yeah, reflection.
It used to be the only way you can see it if it's a cutscene, but there's a rumor going around, a very strong rumor that they got rid of the third person cutscene. Yeah. So now all the cutscenes going to be in first person.
And they said also the only time you can really see your character is also when you drive in your car or riding a motorcycle.
Yeah, or riding a bike.
Yeah, once you step into the car.
Yeah, it's pointless. So don't make us create characters. Like,
we got rid of genders. Now you can just pick a body type, which so happen to be man and woman.
They really did that?
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
When it comes to that, it makes sense because, like, in the cyberpunk realm, that's like the norm in cyberpunk. But
you still look like a man or a woman. Like, is it gonna change?
You could
take away the name. Like, come on, bro. That's
all that don't matter. Cyberpunk was supposed to be the game of the generation after Witcher 3, and so far it's been nothing but disappointment.
But this is what
got me was I'm sorry.
This is what I be telling y'all about hyping games based off reputation, though. What I be telling, man. But niggas don't want to listen to me.
And you know why it's my fault for getting hyped? Because I sat there and slandered Red Dead until it came out, saying Rockstar's reputation don't mean shit. But then I got caught up in the hype. Makes no sense.
I didn't pump it up. I was just waiting to see how it was going to go. I just got hyped yesterday watching a little gameplay footage, but then hearing this news when they were at first like at first they weren't backing down. It was coming at the alphabet community like, yo, we're not going to worry about y'all complaining about the little poster with the chick with the penis. You know, that's our world. Like they weren't backing down, but now they're like, okay, we're not gonna have genders as a thing. And then they're like, okay, well now you can't see your character in cinematics now.
See, what they should have done is like done it how Deus Ex does it. You know, in certain.
No, Deus Ex. I hate Deus Ex because of the gunplay.
This is gonna be a better Deus Ex to me.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me.
I don't like RPGs where character customization is important and you can't see your character.
But with Deus Ex, I'm saying like, okay, Deus Ex in certain situations you can see your character. That's when you like go into cover or certain situations like that. Like at least that's better than nothing, you know. And
but this is my thing, right? Okay, the 15 minutes of footage was from Gamescom. What was this meant to accomplish? Because it was shorter than the OG original reveal. It looked worse graphically and gameplay wise. I didn't see anything. What was the purpose of this?
It really,
the gameplay was fire.
Yeah, this shit put me to bed, bro. Literally, I woke up and I'm like, damn, I was watching Cyberpunk. What the fuck happened? Like,
Jack, you like Guacamelee, so
Guacamelee is fire. Yes, continue.
Oh, see that right there. See exactly.
Yeah. You don't want to play. Yeah.
This is. I'm looking at this gameplay. This is looking rough.
Really.
I'm willing to bet I'm willing to bet anything this gets delayed till September of next year.
I'm not gonna lie. No, fuck all that. That shit needs to get delayed till next generation.
This will look rough. There's no way.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't know how big their studio is right now, but there's no way they get everything, you know.
Also, the rumor is
I thought it looked good. That's all I'm gonna say. It didn't look bad to me.
Also, the rumor is that they split up their dev team to go work on.
Oh yeah, they did. That's true.
Possibly another Witcher, which I'd rather play another Witcher than play Cyberpunk.
Yeah, they got two dev teams now, one for the Witcher and one for Cyberpunk. They did say that.
It's getting big. It's getting a big delay, bro.
Well, I like the concepts they were talking about and how the gameplay was supposed to work and how you don't have a set path. You can make either this guy. You can set it up whatever way you want to. And max it all out. So I thought that was cool.
They got the 4K video from the devs themselves. Let me look at this one. Okay.
I mean, they are emphasizing in the video that the final product won't visually look like this, but the older, like Jack said, the older original gameplay they showed looked better, like visually.
Yeah. Also,
I don't even know if that was really gameplay though. I think that was like a cinematic.
No, gameplay. It was gameplay. But
I'm gonna have to look. Somebody posted it because I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I'll post it.
Yeah,
but also like the gameplay looks solid, but it's like all that, like it just, they might as well did a static main character. If you're not going to be able to see your character, they should have just made the character and was like, oh, this is our story.
Yeah.
But no, they wanted to make it like this RPG character customization, and you can't even see your character.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. It's definitely dumb.
Damn shame.
Well, that's what niggas get for hyping games based on reputation. You know, people was calling this game Game of the Year.
Oh my God! The Last of Us.
But wait. CD Projekt Red to this day only got one amazing game under their belt.
3.
Nah.
Didn't nobody even play the Witcher 1.
I played all the Witcher.
What the Witcher 1 like a visual novel type shit? Like,
you might get away with the Witcher 2, but not 1, man.
And people didn't play the Witcher 2. The only person I know that played the Witcher 2 was Black
Bond.
Bond.
That's it.
He is the only person I ever heard talk about that. I thought he was making up. Like, bro, what the fuck is a Witcher, bro? Like, I never even heard of this.
Bro, I beat Witcher 2 3 times. Witcher 2 was great.
Okay, nice. But listen. This is no lie. Before Witcher 3 came out, I've never heard a gamer like utter the words Witcher before that.
But that's
it reached a big audience, though.
The
Witcher 2 got a following, but 1, nah.
Yeah, like 1 didn't really have a following. 2, at first it didn't, but then when it released on Xbox,
I'm willing to say 80% of people who hyped Witcher 3 and like fell in love with it did not play Witcher 2.
No, but fuck all that though.
I agree with that.
All right, let's give them 2 games: Witcher 2, Witcher 3. Right? You cannot compare that to Naughty Dog, bro. Almost every single game they've released has been critically and fan wise approved, bro.
And here's another reason.
Naughty Dog only has 1 good game.
Shut up.
What?
Naughty Dog worst game is still
Shut
loved
up.
by millions of
Their
people.
best
So
game,
listen,
their
it
only
ain't
good
no
game
comparison.
is The Last of Us.
Go away, Visions.
I would say the last. I don't know. I haven't really played Uncharted, so I don't want to. I ain't even
Bro,
try to.
Uncharted is dog shit.
Go
But-
away, Visions.
I don't like how I don't really have no blood really in Uncharted. That's why I really want to try.
But it's rated T.
Right, that's
Either
what
way,
kinda
if
turned me
even
off
if
of
you think like Naughty, okay, here's the thing. Even if you think Naughty Dog has only made one game, right? Let's entertain that, right?
Yes.
Would you call them like a tier or God tier development studio off of that one game?
I won't say the God tier. I ain't gonna say God.
Nah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm
Because
not
because
saying
that's what people did with CD Projekt Red. They made one amazing game to them.
Yeah,
They literally shot to the top of the list of game developers.
I got a
no,
problem with that.
no,
I do
here's
got a
why-
problem with that.
Here's why CD Projekt Red is so high up on the
Yeah,
scale,
I
right?
was
So
about to say
what?
this.
I'm sorry. One day they're consumer friendly. They're pro consumer.
Mhm.
So a lot of stuff that they preach and do is okay. We're doing this for y'all. We're not gonna put any no downloadable content and force you have to pay it. We're gonna allow you to get those add-ons free. And if you want an expansion, you didn't have to just pay for that. But that's it. But when they were releasing CyberPunk, they weren't releasing like
That's not a good point.
different tiers of CyberPunk that you had to buy.
That's
It was
not
like
a good
one or two. That's the
at
reason
all.
why. That's the reason why. And then
Bro.
there's other things like their launcher. They allow you to put any game on their launcher on any launcher you want to with no DRM.
Yep.
Hold on. Wait a minute, Tick. I gotta cut you off. Okay, you know who else is consumer
I
friendly?
like Epic, who forces you to use their stupid launcher that's garbage.
Okay, but hold
GOG
on.
will allow
But
you to
wait a
put it
minute.
anyway.
So wait a minute. By your logic, another consumer friendly company that gives you a lot of options. Does that mean Xbox first party studio games are good then?
How'd I know it was going here?
Come on, bro. That don't even make sense.
Here's a
We talk
Forza
about
pretty good.
quality of game.
no.
Now,
And I like Halo. I like
Hold
Halo.
up, the thing- look, the thing-
Hold on, bro.
Also, on top of the CD Projekt Red thing, not only that, but the reason why people love them is because of how they develop their games, how everything matters in the world. Like, no devs really did what CD Projekt Red did.
CD
with their-
Project Red are a bunch of panders. Okay, and let me tell you how. They do a whole lot of virtue signaling. Let me tell you what they do. Right, what they'll do is like on their Twitter account, they'll be like, "Oh, we'll never put loot boxes in our game."
They want.
And it's like, okay, cool. There's plenty of studios that don't do that. What they do is just like the nigga who be like, "Oh, I would never disrespect women." I'm like, okay, she not gonna give you no pussy.
Yeah, they be simping. They be simping for the
they simping.
facts.
I'm like, bro, she not gonna give you no pussy. You don't gotta make yourself look out this gentleman, look like this gentleman.
And
That's
this
what
is
CD
the thing,
Projekt
right?
Red
You
do.
can't.
Well,
You
if that's
can't
the
brag
case-
about shit that you supposed to be doing anyway. That's like a motherfucker bragging about raising their kids. Nigga, you supposed to do that.
If
We
that
not
was
gonna fuck y'all over. Well, shit, thank you. Goddamn. Like, bro, what the fuck? You
If
can't
that was
brag
the
about that, bro.
If that was the case, they'd have been did that on all the other witches that they did. Then they would have forced you to pay for all that stuff. But they really didn't. They really didn't.
This is crazy.
Listen, I will say, like, do they have a great image and reputation that they've made? Sure. Like, like I said, by simping. It's cool, but it's simping.
They even Epic was trying to get CyberPunk, and they was like, "Nah, we're not doing that, Chief." They literally said that. It was like, "Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing it. Nah, we want everybody to play our game on whatever launcher they want to play it on."
Well, listen, man. We'll see
Y'all
how.
sound like some haters.
We'll see
Well,
how
can we-
CD Projekt Red.
Yeah,
does.
we said we
We
hate.
can all agree that the more news that comes out about the game, the worse that it sounds. And it's funny
I will
that you
agree with
mentioned.
that. I will say
It's
that.
fun. It's funny that you mentioned choices and options. With every update, they taking out choices and options. Go
That's why we
figure.
get mad. That's
And
why we get
also-
mad, though.
That's
That's
right.
why,
Also,
that's why
you
people
know,
are
the
upset.
most requested feature for fans is for them to add a third-person option. Kind of like the Fallout games where it has a first and third person, and they refuse to do that.
I would definitely play the game if it had a third person option. I don't know
Like
about
that,
it now.
that's
Though.
the thing. That's why I don't know. Like, I really want to play it, but I can't enjoy a RPG shooter that takes like hundreds of hours to beat.
Feel you, man.
This is crazy.
Well, we'll see how future gameplay looks, and when the game comes out, we'll see.
Let's see how they take this backlash, because they definitely about to get it. Let's see if they run back on what they were doing.
Okay.
I feel like they will, though.
All right. Some other smaller news. We don't gotta talk too much about this. This happened like 2 weeks ago. The Uncharted movie had lost its fifth director. Well, I don't even know why they're doing this movie. I think they should just cancel the whole thing.
Bro, you know they've been making this move for the past 12 years, right?
Yeah, they should just cancel the whole thing.
So like, what's the end goal with this? Like, I don't get it, bro. All the money they done poured into this, writing scripts and Like it's stupid. The movie's
Are
gonna
they trying
suck.
to make it a series of movies or just like one?
Probably.
Uncharted
Well, they got
thing?
they got Tom Holland, so they probably trying to.
Yeah.
No,
I don't want to be like 34 before you get to start that.
Yeah, they trying to. Yeah, he gonna be fucking old. He's supposed to be playing young Nathan Drake. He gonna be old Nathan Drake by the time they make the goddamn movie. But I don't know, man.
Yeah,
they got it.
I don't think this damn series even needs a movie. I think they should just drop it. But Sony trying to make money off it, and it also promotes the game itself. So that's really why they do.
I can't. Why are you? Why would you promote a dead series though? If they ain't making no more games, where's the promotion coming from?
You know why? Because they're gonna pop out with one.
Oh my god! Long as it got his daughter in it and not the fucking other bullshit, I'll be with it.
All right,
They should just not make the game.
Spider-Man Game of the Year edition was announced. That I assume that comes with all the 3 pieces of DLC for $40.
Yeah, it's already out.
Yeah, it is out for it. Yeah.
I was thinking about buying it. I got the platinum in the game already, but I didn't I didn't buy the pieces of DLC. Jack said it wasn't great anyway.
It's not that good, to be honest. The third one's probably the best one. The second one got to be the worst. The second one is the worst one.
Yeah, the second one definitely.
That shit trash. The second one is like actual trash, bro. But the first and the third one,
it was like 10 minutes. I was like, all right.
Yeah, they kind of short too. They're like an hour and a half to beat them.
I forgot I had DLC.
I thought about getting that Game of the Year edition just to get the double plat.
Hey,
honestly, do we got a separate trophy list?
Yeah, I think so.
Does it? What the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
Most Game of the Year editions.
I might have to double back on that.
I'm not sure.
Most Game of the Year editions have a second trophy.
I have seen that. Like they'd be like Spider-Man Game of the Year edition, which is weird. I don't know.
Honestly, the only reason to get the DLC is to get the extra costumes because the extra costumes are nice. I like.
I just want the Ramus costume. I already got that. So
that's free.
The Ramus? You mean Raimi?
Whatever.
Ramus.
Ramus? Who that?
Whatever. You know what I meant.
That's
all I wanted.
All right, what else we got? ProJared made a video this week. He finally made a video addressing all the child predatory claims and him cheating on his wife. Yeah, y'all remember that? That was like months ago. Yeah. And I started the video and I didn't watch the whole thing because it was a whole bunch of denial and a whole bunch of explaining deep dives into what really happened. It was like, I feel like it was at least half hour long.
It was like 40 minutes.
I mean, the man did get accused of being a pedophile. He probably explained.
He got some explaining to do. Right?
Yeah, I mean, shit.
So he went a little bit too deep, and I'm like, I got lost in what he was talking about. So the only thing I know he denied was he said he never went after or solicited children, some of his underage viewers. He said he did put naked pictures out there of himself, but they weren't for children. I think he said they were for a certain audience, something like that. Either way, that's weird. The man definitely cross dresses, as we've seen in pictures and everything like that. So either way, he's a weirdo. But he definitely a freak. But he said some of the, I guess,
you guys have for Nintendo fans when this thing was first coming out.
So hold on, Blanchard, you want to defend a pedophile? That's the hill you want to die on right now?
No, I was saying wait for the facts. I was saying wait for the facts to come in. Now, you even see Bond on Twitter. This is why you should wait for the truth to come from the other side, clowns. I'm like, bro, you were on the play.
Why you sound like that?
Like he was the main one leading the charge for ProJared slander, and he completely forgot he did it. I was like,
listen, whether he solicited little children or not, the man's a weirdo. That's clear.
He's a weirdo. Yeah.
Whether he did things that were illegal, but I mean, if he clearly did things that were illegal, I assume he would be in jail. I assume so.
Look at this picture, bro. Hold on, bro. I gotta link this.
He probably didn't do anything necessarily illegal, but he did a lot of strange things that are looked down upon. Y'all boys wild.
I was waiting on it. I was like, oh, he about to get me instantly.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So He was looking bad. He had bags under his eyes. Looked like he hasn't been sleeping. I'm sure this has stressed him out. The man is probably going through a divorce and everything. But I mean, I don't know. Anybody else took anything from his video?
I didn't watch it. I don't watch it. So I'm not about to start now. Fuck it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it before.
Well, at the end of the day, let me just say this, right? We all know what the situation, and for lack of a better way of phrasing, ProJared is a white guy, and he will be forgiven. Just know that, all right?
Yeah, absolutely. He's already forgiven.
No matter what he did, he's getting forgiven, all right?
To be honest, I think most people forgot about it, so him making the video...
Most people don't care.
I forgot about it. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly. So there you go.
I mean, it's just gonna be like Philip Mewson. I don't know if Philip Mewson started making videos again, but I'm sure
he did. He did, and you had goofy cornball motherfuckers like OJ Player Essence. He was like,
"Oh, Philip, I miss your edits on your videos. I'm so glad to have you back, buddy."
Like, you a fucking nut.
Let me look at his last video. Let's see. His last video was I'm talking about Philip. His last video was a month ago. It has 5,000 views, and I mean they still giving him a little bit of static because this dude
Philip literally made it 1,000 times harder for content creators on YouTube to be respected with their opinions, and people welcome this goofy motherfucker back with open arms. Y'all are a disgrace to the community.
He got 5,000. He got 5,000 views on the last video. He got 375.
A dude that still content got 5,000. How that work?
And he still got 300 thumbs down. So some people haven't forgotten, but like the fact that a lot of people are still watching and liking, like he got off easy for the thing that he did.
Hey, bro said, look, idiots, you're missing a point. He proved he's innocent. Dang, watch the video next time. He mad at y'all, man.
Look, we don't care either way. I don't think
about that bullshit.
He's innocent of soliciting children. The dude's still a weirdo.
Well, hold on. This is the thing about public opinion, right? It's still his word versus other people's words, bro. So we don't know who telling the truth.
No, I'm
not gonna trust that fucking Phineas and Ferb looking nigga over anybody else, bro. He's proving he a weirdo. What the fuck? I look old parrot nose fuck nigga, man.
He showed receipts for every point that he made in his video.
All right, man, that's cool.
It's hard for me to have sympathy for white tears when I know we wouldn't get the same thing. I'm be real with you, Chief.
Yeah, true.
We would not get the same benefit of the doubt.
Hey, because if we put up receipts, like, man, he just forged them receipts.
To be fair, BG, I mean, you guys are kind of antagonistical towards your audience.
That's also true. That's a fact,
I mean, listen, I see. He's got a lot of.
BG, you've cursed your audience out multiple times.
Okay, I don't see what that.
Listen, you can't stand them.
Listen, I've got like. There's when you look at all the things against ProJared, right? When you look at all those things, right?
Yeah.
People have attacked me on YouTube for less. And literally off of nothing. Literally off of nothing,
You have literally told people to kill themselves.
No, but I'm not talking about
BG had a hate video on him because he was joking about somebody donating to Xbox, bro.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, I made a joke video about asking fans for an Xbox, which I wasn't asking. Anybody who's watched the video could clearly see I wasn't asking. And the fact that I have like a setup right in front of me that easily costs over $8,000, but people think I need to ask for a $300 Xbox. But that's neither here nor there. I don't even know why I mentioned that. I don't even know why I said that. Okay, but the point is, people try to attack you for less on here, like, and he has all that evidence against him, and like people are giving him the benefit of the doubt. Like, we can't get away with stuff like that. So it's hard for me to have sympathy. Like, let me misspell one word or mispronounce one word in a review. You still got people talking about it a year later. Like, come on, bro. So it's hard for me to like be empathetic and sympathetic. Come on, man.
I guess it's because they got a nicer personality.
Yeah, they do got a nicer personality.
You gotta be like Mr. Rogers. You try to make it out here, like you.
Yeah, BG, we're not gonna act like you got a nice personality.
Put that sweater on.
Right.
I don't attack people that haven't come from me first. People come from me first, and I go after them, and then they make me look like, oh, I'm just out here attacking people.
I've seen you block people and curse people out over you dying in Crash Bandicoot, BG.
Lies.
Damn, that really happened. Fire.
Yes, it's happened multiple times.
Fire.
Fiction.
God damn, get them the fuck out of here.
Complete fiction. Never happened. Complete fiction, fabricated.
You can't do this like me. Go sit down. Like, come on.
Complete fiction.
Why you make it sound like a Hulk?
If you don't got receipts, I ain't trying to hear it.
I ain't watching those old videos, man. I was in those live streams at the time.
Complete fiction. That's all I gotta say. Oh, it is what it is, man.
Yo, you just gotta be nice on your video. Like, hey guys, I love you guys.
You got
Thanks
like,
for
hey
watching my videos.
guys.
Hit that like button.
James PG.
Right.
Go ahead and Millie rock on that like button for me, please.
It ain't worth it, bro.
Helps me out a lot, guys.
Being fake on here ain't worth it, man.
And after every video, you gotta say, just remember, guys, I love you all.
I love you. Thanks for the support, guys. Bye.
Right. Wink at the camera real quick. They might fuck with you.
Oh, wait. Man, I can't be fake, man. I can't be, man. Like I think people who understand me, they understand like my relationship with the viewers. Like, yeah, I used to curse people out. That was like 3 years ago. Come on, let's not act like I've done this.
No, we're not gonna say 3.
Let's not act like I've done this recently. Well, I have like
within the past year.
No, I have like a love-hate relationship. It's like, it's like one of your boys. Like, you might roast them or curse them out real quick. That don't mean you ain't cool with them. This is what it is, man. But ProJared's a weirdo. That's the moral of the story. We can move on. Whether he's innocent or not, cool. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's innocent as far as like all that pedophilia stuff, but other than that, the man still has a picture in a Sailor Moon outfit. That's clear weirdo territory.
I remember I was scrolling down my timeline. I saw that.
He's in a Sailor Moon outfit with his legs spread, looking like he waiting for Daddy to come in and like spit. Come on, bro.
Chill. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that on my timeline, I blocked everybody who was involved in putting that shit on my timeline.
How fast take you to bookmark that, Vicious?
I use it for material later on for my minute.
Vicious like his white girls, so
he does. That he does.
Actually, I moved on to Latinas now. That's the way.
Oh man. Oh, shit. Anything to be involved with a black woman, huh? I see.
I mean, Puerto Ricans, they're kind of black, so
Wow.
No.
Puerto Ricans are less black than Dominicans. What are you like? What is this, bro?
Said they kind of black.
They kind of.
Wow.
Yo.
What a sellout. What else we got? We got a Man of Medan was released.
Medina.
Right?
I don't know how to pronounce
it. Medina? I thought it was Medan.
No, it's either Medan. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I don't either.
I thought it was Medea at first.
Medea, nigga.
Wait. Why did I think this game was made by like Supermassive Games or something?
It is.
It is?
Yeah.
Nigga, did you do research before the podcast?
No, because I don't care about the game.
What the fuck is going on?
So why are we talking about it?
What the fuck is going on?
Because maybe y'all care about the game, but I certainly Supermassive Games made a game I hate, which is Until Dawn. So I'm not checking for their games. They're trash.
Hey, check this out. Hey, Smooth, what you think about the game? You played it.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, God, good shit, Smooth. Good shit.
The game is trash.
Hold up. They have a demo, so if you never played it, you could try it out.
I'm not playing that, boo-boo.
Yeah, that's that PlayStation game that looked like Until Dawn, right?
It's not running on the Decima engine. That bitch was running kind of well. They might have fixed.
So is this like a unconnected or spiritual successor to Until Dawn or something?
Hold on.
I mean, it's a separate game.
We have to lie Until Dawn. Look, I didn't play that because I don't like them kind of garbage games. But I ain't gonna lie, I watched that whole gameplay, and that game was pretty fun to watch.
Until Dawn. BG don't
It's trash to play though.
Oh, don't go Smooth. All right, now we can get some good analysis.
No, you not. He played it.
Yes.
I
watched him play it, stream board and shit. Hey, Smooth.
Yeah, him and Alec played it.
You hear me?
Yeah. We talking about a man. How you pronounce that? Man of Medan.
Medina.
Oh, Man of Medan, the Until Dawn type game.
What you think? Give us the rundown.
I don't really like it like that.
Damn.
Thank you.
That's all you got to. Can you explain what it was? Like you just.
All right, so pretty much it's pretty much a crew. You guys. All right, I must say before I get into. All right, let me first. I'll get tell you what it's about, and then I'll tell you my odd like feelings about it. All right, so it's a crew. You got like brothers, and then you got Sean Ashmore character and his sister. And then you got the captain of the ship who has like some like guppy lips and
what?
a heavy ass accent.
A black dude.
That's a girl. So she so they all get into this pretty much they go and they're looking for treasure and they come across this haunted ship, and pretty much, well, they're forced to go to the haunted ship because pirates pretty much came onto their boat and tried to rob them, but they have nothing to steal, so they brought them to the ship and whatnot, and this shit just go haywire from there. Pretty much the game itself, I think, outside of Sean Ashmore's like character, I feel like the characters are
the dude from Quantum Break.
Yeah, hey, why Chick look like he's falling asleep?
The black dude, I think both the black dudes are played by white actors. The way that their dialogue is, and I mean, no offense, but and then the game doesn't have, you know how the surprising thing about Until Dawn, you kind of had like you had like a lot of control of like what was going on. It doesn't have that. The game doesn't look as good as of Until Dawn either.
It's that engine, bro.
But no, it was alright. It's pretty quick. I'm probably going to play through it a couple more times just to like up my achievement count. But
you beat it already? You beat it already?
I beat like I got an ending. I got like.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So by the way, it's a 69 on Metacritic with 54 reviews. So it got that Xbox touch to it.
So wait a minute. How long is the game?
You can do it in an hour.
You can beat so this is a $30 game. You can beat it in an hour, and it's co-op, correct? But you can't play it solo.
You can't play it solo.
And can every character die, or is nobody dying? What's going on?
You can save everyone, and everyone can die.
So is it worse than the Blair Witch game?
I haven't played Blair Witch.
I forgot about Blair Witch.
That's on Games Pass too.
I chose Medan to play that first over Blair Witch.
How the fuck are they selling an hour-long game for $30?
Real quick, I just want to point out, Supermassive Games is trash-ass studio. This is the studio that Jack wants Sony to buy, by the way.
Oh, they do. I mean, they make a decent amount of games.
No. So if Sony buys them, I will be very upset. They're trash.
Imagine them with a budget behind them, though.
Other than Until Dawn, what have they made?
They've made The Inpatient, which is a VR Until Dawn prequel.
Okay, never mind.
Trash.
They made Until Dawn Rush of Blood, which is VR.
Trash.
You might as well stop.
They made like 3 Until Dawn games.
They made 3 Until Dawn games. They made like 3 or 4 additional VR games.
They made Boo Boo 1, 2, and 3. They're all trash.
This man said Boo.
Hold up, Jack. You want them to get acquired by Sony, but questioning Remedy?
Did you see what I'm saying, dog?
I like Supermassive. I like Until Dawn.
Hold up. Okay, Jack.
And we gonna get to
Listen, bro. I like the previous game Remedy just came out with. They all right.
Hold
on.
Wait, you said you like Remedy now?
I don't like them. No, I don't like them. I said I like the recent game they came out with.
Oh man, we gonna get to that. Hold on.
They still make doodles.
Before that, did anybody play Blair Witch before we move on to Control?
No, I don't get it.
No, okay. Okay, we can't speak on it. It looks trash to me, but maybe we can get somebody else.
I haven't really heard anything positive. The people I know that have played it, they say they don't like it.
Also,
I don't like horror games I can't shoot stuff with.
Has anybody played Remnant from the Ashes?
I want that.
I plan to buy it.
It's a really good game. And I think BG will love it because BG likes Souls games and he also likes third-person shooters.
Yeah, it's a Souls third-person shooter. You know, Erica I got the confirmation from Erica. I'm buying it.
Yeah, it's solid. I've been playing it all morning.
It's like a buggier vision. So
got some issues. It's got some issues from what I'm told, but I'm gonna get it.
Oh, you played it, Tech?
No, I just seen it and I just really.
You know, Tick is a watcher. He's just a viewer, man. Come on, man.
This guy look good, man. This guy look.
He's a watcher, bro. He reviews all his games by viewing playthrough status.
No, I'll play it if I talk about it. Chill.
Do you?
All right. Maybe we can get somebody in the chat that played Blair Witch to come in later and just give the rundown on it. Maybe.
Hey, who getting that WoW Classic though? In fact, let me go ahead and download that.
WoW man, shut up.
Let's move on. Let's move on to Control, man. The game of the hour. Okay, let's talk about Control. So, Jack, I gotta pull up on Jack first.
What's good?
You still gonna run with this? You still gonna run with this claim that Ready at Dawn is a better developer than Remedy? You still going with this?
Yes, I do believe that.
You smoke bath salts, my nigga?
This is the thing, right? I can always admit when I'm wrong or I was looking at something wrong. I said from the rip, Control was gonna be mid. I wasn't fucking with it for real, and it looked boring, and it still looked boring when I was watching streams of the finished game. I got the game, and I actually do like it. However, I still stand on my own 10 toes, and I'm steadfast in my beliefs.
Nigga, Jack, I think two of your toes are stuck together, Jack. I'm gonna be real with you, but I think two of your toes are stuck together. But
that's cool. I can have web feet, but just know that Ready at Dawn still is better developing than Remedy.
This is hold on. I just want for the record to show. I think this might be the third game that Jack slandered. Somebody else bought the game for him, and he's like, you know what? I think I like this game. It's not bad.
Hey man, listen. Okay, but hold on. Wait a minute, BG. This is my issue, though, right? This is what I don't like about this community. When people ask me how I feel about a game, I either say two things, right? Oh, I'm fucking with that even though I ain't played it. Or I ain't fucking with that, I ain't played it, right? And people had the same response either way. Oh, how you gonna hype up a game you ain't played, Jack Moo? Fuck, get that dick out your throat, nigga. But if I ain't played it, I say I ain't played it, I don't know how it's gonna be. Damn, nigga, you ain't even fucking played it. Get that dick out your throat, nigga. Play the goddamn, like, goddamn. I ain't no goddamn wizard. I'm not a. I don't know people. I have to try this shit.
I just want you to put some respect on Remedy name because they about to be bought by Sony, bro. You need to get with the time.
Hey, listen,
bro. You better get down, bro. Get down.
I will welcome them into the fold. After playing Control, I'm ready to embrace them.
Oh,
okay?
now you ready?
Hey, listen, come bring it in.
Hold on, you ready now? You ready because of Control? But Control is just Quantum Break 2.0. You should have been ready 3 years ago.
It really is.
I bought Quantum Break. I bought that game.
Yo, you beat Quantum Break?
No, bro. Every time when you first get the gun in Quantum Break, let me tell you what happened. I have a video.
Pony up.
Yeah.
I fell through the ground. I couldn't play the game. I had to refund it. I got a video on Twitter now.
Jack not slick. He waited for the multi-plat version of Quantum Break to come out.
Man, let me go get this tweeter when I fell through the goddamn map. Y'all not finna harass me.
Yeah, but it came off of different platforms though.
I had it on PC.
You not slick, Jack. We seen what you did.
I fell through the ground.
But it came out on Steam and Windows and Xbox.
Oh wait. Wait. How many glitches you ran into in Days Gone? You beat that piece of shit.
I never fell through the map and couldn't get out that bitch.
Yeah, alright.
I couldn't. I literally couldn't play the game, and y'all criticize.
I honestly don't get how anyone can say they like Control and don't like Quantum Break.
Well, Jack ain't saying in a while, but we all know Jack is the pony commissioner.
I didn't say I didn't like Quantum Break. I never fucking got to play it. What the?
I like Quantum Break, but I just think Control is like a better version of it.
Which is
supposed to be, but it's not though.
Which is okay.
It's not. Thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy is back. Damn, about time.
He said about time. Look, the thing is, we can't take y'all opinions because y'all biased when it comes to Xbox exclusive. Nah, let's just keep it in 100.
And what are you?
I'm not biased to anything. I don't get the only things I'm biased to is anime games and CD Projekt Red. And
so you are null and void.
Smooth. Hold up. No, hold up. Fuck all that. Smooth. I'm better than you at every Xbox game.
What the fuck does that have to do with Control?
At least he ain't trying to fight it.
Let me put my evidence right here.
Don't even come at me knowing I'm better than you at every game you play. So stop it.
How can you be better than me at every game I play?
I'll put a C on it.
You can't beat me in live.
Nigga, get on live right now, nigga.
Oh
shit. Okay.
All right. So
can we talk about Control? Hold on.
I just got into my.
Let's listen to this Jack move damage control real quick. Look at this damage control. Hold on.
How is this damage? I literally couldn't play the
combat
game,
scenario
bro.
in
Jack, you slid off
look at what happened.
Hold on.
Matter of fact, soon as I got into this scenario, all the textures in the game disappeared.
You got one issue.
One issue was all
I restarted my computer to get. I couldn't get out of the ground.
Hold on. Let me see this.
I started running through the ground. I turned around.
It was like BG playing a Witcher dog. That man was complaining
and I saw a
about
fucking
everything.
helicopter in the
Man,
background.
how does play the grass moving like that?
I'm trying to pause to show y'all what I'm talking about.
This game is horrible.
Hold on. I want to hear Jack's bitching. Hold on.
All right, go ahead.
Bro, this shit wild, dog. I just want to play the game, bro. Where the fuck am I, dog? Where am I, bro? Look at this shit, y'all. I can't make this shit up, people. Now, this game costs $10. I think I need about 8 of them things back. Look at this. Look at this. Let me guess, because I'm not on the desktop. That's the excuse y'all got for me. I ain't on the desktop. Where the fuck am I, man? Look at this shit. I'm levitating. What the fuck is this? The Jesus DLC? Come on, fam. Stop this, man. Stop this, bro. Stop this, bro.
Wait, what happened? What y'all look? I don't.
But this is a good game, though, right? All right, y'all.
You gotta look out the
Fuck y'all too.
Listen. That was funny, but that's still no excuse. Like that. So
Man,
hold on. Did you get?
Bruh.
Hold on. You couldn't like restart or load out of it?
Nah, he
Bro,
dipped
no, I
off.
couldn't. That happened every single. I quit the game. I restarted the game like 2-3 times. I restarted my computer. I read if I would have did something else, it might have would have started working. Somebody had tweeted me, but I don't know. And guess what though? Check this out. I like Control enough to where I'm willing to give Quantum Break a second chance. How about that?
Oh, okay.
Y'all happy now,
That's
guys?
acceptable. That's acceptable.
Ain't that because? Oh, good.
Well,
I got slander for Quantum Break though. Why is that not on Game Pass? Why is that not on Game Pass?
Because it's a good game.
That game is that game is 4 years old, bro. It should be on Game Pass by now.
I thought
I think it was on there for a hot second though.
Oh man, they need to put that thing back, dog.
Yo,
What is Control rated? Is it rated teen?
No, I'm pretty sure it's not. There's no blood.
I ain't see no blood, yo. That's what kind of turned me off, yo. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, nah, I don't got no blood.
No,
Control's rated, man.
Most of these sci-fi games barely have blood. But
It
look,
was on Game Pass. Oh, fuck.
But look,
Control don't either though. You can't. Control is even worse.
But look,
Yo, Control is all right. Go ahead. Where you guys at?
Look. I'll say this. This is what I want to say about Control and Quantum Break. Right? They're similar games. They're like at least first cousins. Right?
Yeah.
And you can even make a case. You can even make a case at the conceptual stage. Remedy was probably working on a Quantum Break sequel and changed it early on. I think that's clearly that you could probably clearly see that, right? I'm not mad at anybody saying, "Oh, I think Quantum Break is better," or "I think Control is better." Both of the games do certain things better than the other. But anybody who makes the claim that one is trash and the other is great, you are a moron. That is straight.
Smooth and Jimmy did that though.
No. One is better. No, I said Quantum is better.
You can't hate one.
Control. No. Control is whack though.
See, here's the thing. I don't think Control is a bad game.
I just
don't think it's better than Quantum Break. Because there's the shit I'm seeing on my timeline is from back in 2016, 2017, 2018. People were like telling me how trash Quantum Break is, like how trash is. And then they got the nerve to use terms like phenomenal for fucking Control. Are you kidding me?
I get smooth. I get it smooth. Smooth like yo. When it's not on Xbox now, it's
well, then they got that TV show.
No, I agree with that, but I think Control is better just because I think the gameplay is more solid. Because like my main problem with Quantum Break was
the whole game is taking place in a fucking building.
They go in that building big as shit.
Come on, yo. Come on, man. Come on, man.
They bring you to the basement all the way to.
Like you just had one running around a building. Like, come on.
No, I'm saying I enjoy the gameplay of Control better. The story was better in Quantum Break, but the gameplay is better in Control.
The story in Quantum Break definitely better.
Yeah. My problem with Quantum Break was the shooting.
Does anybody even understand Control's story?
Partially.
No.
Yeah.
Partially. I gotta get to the end to like really put it together.
I hear you gotta like really read the collectible readings and shit.
Yeah.
All 500 of them?
Yeah, it's like 5 billion.
There's a lot. There's
a lot of them shit's points.
There's so many collectibles in the game that they stop giving you trophies or achievements from after a certain number, but you still get the collect. Yeah.
here's something that like you said, story is in Quantum Break's favor. Gameplay is in Control's favor, even though it's very similar to Quantum Break. What's better about Control is
the abilities.
Is the abilities and the abilities
progression.
The shooting I could give the shooting to Control, but also the progression of your weapons. You can mod them, and you can mod your character, you can buff it, and the different weapon forms and the powers. And most importantly, the problem with Quantum Break is you could literally breeze through the whole game without upgrading one thing on the hardest difficulty. There was no curve. There was like no difficulty curve, and there was no reason. There was no reason because you had to find. I forgot what they were called, but you had to find certain items to upgrade your abilities. Lights, and there was no reason to find them because you could literally breeze through the whole game on the default powers. And
are you talking about Quantum Break?
No, in Quantum Break, in Control, you can't do that. You're gonna die.
That's no. Because the addict, yeah. One, I'm missing one ability, and I lost all credibility.
No. You're missing the C's ability, right?
Yeah, I'm missing the C's ability.
How did you miss that, bro?
I'm not gonna lie, the C's ability is whack. Like anyway, so
it's whack. But I mean, how did you miss that though?
I don't
know.
I didn't get
it. Like, the thing is, the game, because Jack, if you guys don't notice, there's no order to Control. You kind of do. There's not.
But you gotta do the side missions. Though.
Yeah, you do the side missions. So I was doing like side missions that got introduced like later into the game that I got. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like.
Quantum Break didn't have side missions, by the way, right?
Yeah, Quantum Break didn't have side missions. So I mean, like, I can go back and get the C thing. That's not a problem. The thing is that because the addict beat the game without fucking the shield and the C's and the shield he didn't have.
He didn't have a shield. What?
I got the shield.
Like, where did you get the shield? I was like, I don't.
I got the C's before the shield.
I don't have levitating C's yet. I have everything else. Launch, shield.
Towards the end of the game.
Yeah. You get that through the story, but like a lot of the other ones, like. You have to find a collectible that starts the quest to get that.
Right. Mm-hmm. Because they're optional. Like all her powers are not like mandatory to get to beat the game.
Yeah.
It's cool that there's side quests. It is a Metroidvania style. Like you gotta, as you get the clearance level cards, you gotta go back and find the doors, which I think they should have acted like how they did it in Resident Evil. How when you find a door, it's at least marked. So you can go back to it, especially
it got a green light above it.
Okay, especially since we all said the map in this game is garbage.
Bro.
There ain't no fucking waypoint. You get lost. I was walking. Yeah, I lapped the whole building for like 2 hours. No, for real. Like I'm like, yo.
This is why the map is horrible in Control, right?
Okay. I don't have a problem with the map though.
No, in the building there are several different sectors, right? Now every sector is multi-layered. It might be 2-3 layers to that motherfucker, but the map is only one layer, so you can never tell where the fuck level it's on.
Yeah, because like because
what happens is you gotta look at the world because it tells you like there's pointers I show you.
Right, yeah, there's signs like there's like a real building has, but the map itself, like the only way they differentiate each layer, each level of the map is like, okay, one part, like floor 1 may be gray, and then floor 2 is a little bit darker gray. I'm like, who the fuck made this?
I didn't even notice that, bro. I didn't even notice that.
I'm like, who made this map, dog? Who like what retard actually designed this map?
That joint trash.
Like it's so dumb. Like in every map in like the last 5 years, and like even before that, what usually happens is when you get on one layer, like you see the map like change. One level gets higher than the other, and you can see the floor below you go down here, like, and it's different colors. This shit is all the same. It's one flat surface map.
I didn't realize the layers. I'm gonna have to look at it.
They slightly different colors. Like
I had to stop one of my streams and then literally play for like 7 minutes with the map like holding on to the D-pad and just like
you be getting shot. Walking off shit, dying.
Oh yeah.
Another problem, the map does not always load. Sometimes it won't load at all.
It won't.
Oh, it just won't load.
Another problem is the game don't got no blood in it. What is going on, man?
They shoot out like paint and shit.
Yeah. And they also outside of like the main character and then like the 3 or 4 people you talk to face, the detail sucks and the enemy sucks because they don't have no details at all. They're just glowing orange.
Why? Look, I understand. Look, like at first, I didn't understand why the game graphically wasn't better until I realized how destructible the whole world is.
I give it that. The physics.
That destruction impressive, dog.
That's destruction impressive.
That's the best thing in the game, though. I need an RTX card for that. About this.
Well, no, you don't. No, you don't.
I got to. I'm a graphics card.
I'm not on RTX in this. I'm still like,
So yeah, the physics and the lighting, of course, is really good, even with RTX. But that frame rate though.
That's at 4K though. That's at 4K. I'm not gonna play at 1440p.
No, I'm playing at 1440p, bro. There's this one section. What's the? I think it's near the mailroom. You know when you run into the first dude that fly, the first enemy that flies.
Oh yeah.
I lie to you not. Okay, I tested this out. I'm at 100 frames at 1440p outside of that room. As soon as I walk into that room, it goes to like 40. It makes no sense.
I'm not gonna lie. On PlayStation, like Digital Foundry said there was a lot more frame drops, so I was a little bit more skeptical. Like the frame drops happen, but it's not as bad as like what Digital Foundry showed.
Remedy said they're working on a fix, by the way.
On occasion it drops, but when it starts dropping, it do.
No, when it drops, it drops.
It's bad.
Another thing, when you beat main missions on this game, the game literally drops to 0 frames per second and freezes.
And when
it freezes for like 3 to 5 seconds.
When you cleanse the control point, when you press start, and when you beat a mission, that's when it.
When you press start, it'll freeze coming back and be lagging. When you pull up the menu. If you pull up the menu on the guns and enhancements, you cannot move it. Sometimes you can't move it until you tab to another one.
Every time I hit start, I thought it was my PlayStation.
And Remedy think they slick, right? They give you all these stupid ass abilities in this game because they can't make a cover system. Their covers atrocious, dude.
They stick. They don't allow you to reload in the game.
That recharge, all right.
Because y'all complained about the reload animation.
I like the recharge.
So they took it out.
I like the recharge. No, the recharge makes sense because it's like a alien
paranormal
whatever type of weapon.
I thought the gun was gonna be stupid, but I actually like how you can like get different forms of the gun. I think that's cool.
I'm not gonna lie. I refuse to use a different form. I just been using a pistol form.
I use a couple different forms.
I like all of them.
I used a couple different.
They got like a burst pistol. They got like
I like the one with the sniper. I use that a lot because it was the easiest thing to take down those dudes that be floating and dodging every time you talk to them.
For anybody who hasn't played Control, pretty much instead of having different type of guns, the gun changes. The gun pretty much shape shifts. So it pretty much morphs into like a pistol form. Then it's like a machine, like a minigun or a machine gun, then a shotgun form. So that's cool. Instead of having different weapons, you have to unlock it, and you can add modifications to the different forms, like faster fire rate, stuff like that, like you would expect. But
I was hoping,
real quick, like what Smooth was saying, like about the enemies having like no visual detail to them. That's something across all Remedy games. They're the enemies in their games, like Alan Wake, they were just shadows.
Oh yeah,
Alan Wake,
legit. They were just shadows.
Alan Wake, they were just shadows.
Yeah, Quantum Break, they were niggas in suits. Remedy goes out their way to like create enemies or like that they don't have to actually design. Like they go out their way, bro. They not
it's like a race of people type shit.
They not slick about that. What you were saying, though,
like when they create the game, they're like, how to make this easy.
I was hoping like going into the game when it was coming out, I thought it was going to be like a new PsyOps, like a PsyOps 2019, something like, because the ability she has reminds me of PsyOps, but you don't got that gore factor that PsyOps.
I talked about that telekinesis,
right? PS2.
Oh, that telekinesis fire, boy.
Yeah. Like I was hoping it would be like something like that, man. Like
you can
I'm still going to try it though. I can get it for like $40. I see right now.
Can I bring up something about this game though that I've noticed? And I noticed people only criticize certain games about this, but it's apparent. It ain't a problem, but just listening to the story and the way Jesse reacts to things, her person, like I remember when Horizon was out, a lot of people was like, Aloy cool, but she really ain't got that much of a personality. It's kind of a bland character. But when you play this game, Jesse got the same characteristics.
She's
like the bitch bland as fuck. Like, but don't nobody criticize her.
She's
you know what I mean?
Bro.
Yeah, it's like she just be talking. I don't know, bro. It's kind of bothering.
And do they ever
explain about Brie Larson?
Talking to
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson. That's what she looks like, though.
Well, I can't. Well, that's part of it.
That's part of the story.
Who she talking?
They explain in the story what the like her inner mentality type person she's speaking to.
She seemed crazy.
Yeah, like fucking Senua.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. That's exactly what it looked like.
Because that shit been bugging the hell out of me. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, they explain it. They explain it.
Yeah, they do. It's like her,
Jack.
like her guidance, for conscious.
Oh yeah, that picture Smooth damage control. That's fire.
There was something
I might make that a thumbnail to one of my videos. Goddamn.
you know what's like
fucking heat.
The launch ability is OP.
Bro, I love it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's the telekinesis.
Bro, I'm taking out
unlock upgrades.
Yeah, I'm taking out like high level enemies just by using launch in this game.
I mean, if you threw a full couch at a nigga, I mean, that's gonna fuck somebody up, bro. Like you think about it.
Like, I mean, think about you picking up like asphalt and fucking hard ass tile and shit like that. Yeah, you might knock somebody.
Yeah, that remind me of, let me go ahead and buy this game. Can that remind me of the Force Unleashed? That was a real one.
And I've already got
the mod. That's exactly what it's like. That's exactly what it's like.
And I already got the mod where I get like 50% more damage on launch. Yeah.
Bro, they can make it to where you can pick up enemies after a while.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Yeah, I got that.
I be ragdolling.
Yeah, I got the ability to where you could like grab the rockets that they shoot at you. And
I got that.
And then I got it to where it's plus 75% for your fucking launch. So my launch is OP right now.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and buy that in that WoW Classic real quick.
Wait, what you buying it on? What you buying it on?
A PC, dog.
Oh, Epic. You buying it on Epic?
Oh shit, it is. No.
Come on, Tick. Come on, Tick.
What you doing, Tick? Come on,
good, Tick.
I can't buy it. I can't buy it,
bro.
Hold the trigger, bro.
I almost bro. Thank you. You saved me some money, bro. You saved me some money, cuz I don't salty.
Come on, Tick.
Thank you.
Do it, bro. Come on.
Hey, yo, somebody got to keep an eye on Tick because low-key saying he was doing it.
I was about to, dog.
Hey, Tick, it's good.
Just buy it on PlayStation.
I might as well, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You rather
PlayStation?
You rather endure like 25 frames than to support Epic?
Oh man, it'd be like that sometimes.
No.
There you go, Tick. Yeah. Talk that talk.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you, yo, that frame rate on PC is bad, so I don't know if you're gonna want it on.
You might just get it on the X.
Yeah,
on Xbox, man.
It's gonna be the last Remedy game on Xbox. You might as well.
I'm not gonna lie. I think this game.
Swan song, dog.
One thing this game did make me want to do was buy an Xbox to play Quantum Break again.
Nigga, what? You got a PC?
I don't got a PC.
Yeah, he don't got one. He said.
Oh, breaking news, bro! I was gonna repurchase Quantum Break. That bitch is currently $40. Have they lost their goddamn mind, bro?
Wow.
Yo, because Control, people know what the real goodness is at.
No,
it ain't no Game Pass. I tried to download a couple.
Game playing on that fucking.
Let me go to Windows Store, see how much this shit.
Nah, it's gonna be the same, bro.
$40.
It's a Play Anywhere title, isn't there?
Nah.
I only want to play it in my bedroom.
It was, but I think they took it out.
He said I just want to play it in my bedroom.
How long?
Give me a discount, goddammit.
How long does Epic have the exclusivity for? 6 months?
It's like 6 months.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Man.
Yeah, man. I'm like
just buy it. Like what? Like, come on, just buy it.
I'm surprised. I actually do like the game. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm definitely liking it. Like I said, getting lost is still finding things and getting lost is a problem. But yeah, the mission.
The worst part of the game is the technical issues. It's not something actually in the game. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to find all the side missions right now, but it's cool. It's fun, man. It's a good entry. It's a good, but it's still like par for the course of like a Remedy game. Like we always say they never made, not never, but recent, like in the last decade, they haven't made anything amazing. It's always just been good or like, flirting with great. It's another one of those. Yeah.
They make good games, so
yeah,
it's not.
That's why
they make serviceable games.
They make good games, and that's why they need that PlayStation stamp to help them, get to the next level, man. That PlayStation stamp gonna do wonderful things for all that Sony money.
I ain't gonna lie.
All that's because what they gonna get that Sony money. They're gonna get moved. Yeah. They're gonna get upgraded to a new studio, and then they're gonna go on a hiring spree. They're gonna hire like 75 new people, and it's gonna be lit.
Hey, Guerrilla Games couldn't help them get to a lock 30 though. We saw that.
Oh man.
yo.
That bitch $40. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, and a lot of Remedy games do seem like they are just like pretty much like I'm liking Control, but if you were to put a flashlight in this bitch's hand, I'm like, this is Alan Wake.
Yo, for real, I said the same thing.
Just put a flashlight in her hand, and it would literally function like Alan Wake. Just put a flashlight in her hand, fam.
All the games definitely have similar gameplay.
Yeah.
Nah, Quantum Break ain't feel like Alan Wake though.
No, but this one does.
That's because the gunplay was.
Oh yeah, apparently it's not really a spoiler. If you don't read all the fucking documents, you're not gonna know. But this game is supposedly in the Alan Wake universe.
It is.
Yeah, they're in the same universe.
Yeah,
but not Quantum Break though. Like, what's going on?
Well, Quantum Break had Alan Wake Easter eggs.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that's part. They're all part of the same universe.
But one thing that I'm against, I've said it. They gotta stop with these documents. First of all, I read the first 5 documents, and since then I picked up about like 30, maybe 40, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing this.
This is my problem with the documents in this game. Some of them have like really interesting like lore and backstory, and then you'll pick up like I picked up one of the motherfucker typed a book report. Like nigga, I'm not reading this. That joint was long as shit. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Come on.
Well, my only complaint about this game is that it's in a one fucking building. That's it. It's my only complaint.
Yeah, at least you get to see in Quantum Break. You know, you've seen shit at daytime, nighttime, and I hate going back to that damn hotel in this damn game.
I like the hotel part. I like the hotel part.
The puzzles is trash.
They took a lot of shortcuts by making this all in one building. They didn't have to worry about a lot of stuff outside. Yeah, like lighting, outside lighting and all that stuff, and designing.
Because it's like the whole thing is like it's a really dark game. That's another thing. They need to add HDR, bro. This game desperately needs HDR.
This game didn't feel like a $60 game to me.
No,
I enjoyed it for $60.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, it's already on sale for fucking $38, so that all. It's only been out 5 goddamn days.
That's the price it should have been. That's the price it should have been.
It kind of felt like a $40 title.
It did.
It do.
Yeah. How BG gonna play Pokemon? It's all text. That's different. That's not the same as like that's reading dialogue in a game. That's not the same as reading documents to support the story.
As, like playing Yakuza.
It's been confirmed to not be getting HDR. What?
Let me buy that Judgment.
I mean, it's not getting HDR, but it's getting a photo mode.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Hey, photo mode. You could tell he's being bought by PlayStation.
No, what I was saying. I was like, that's a PlayStation thing right there.
That's definitely a PlayStation thing. Yo.
Wait, Smooth.
Astral Chain has a photo mode.
Smooth, how do you feel about that?
What?
Well, Remedy possibly getting bought out by PlayStation.
Good riddance.
Oh my goodness!
Fire!
Where's this energy coming from?
Fire! All right, I like that.
Hey, this animosity.
That was heat right there. Goddamn.
No, but I do have a problem with that. Jack, your people have been slandering Remedy.
Why you keep saying my people?
They are
Stop playing with me, dog. God damn. My people. What you talking about now?
Hey, you sound mad racist when you say that, dog.
Lifelong Remedy supporters.
It sound like
okay.
It's so funny to see that shit too.
I just want to say on my behalf. I can't speak about all the other ponies in the stable. We high stepping on y'all boys. Anyway, I just want to say on my behalf, before any of this news came out, I have always been on record as saying I want to play Alan Wake, and I played it as soon as I got the opportunity. I still got American Nightmare, and I bought Quantum Break last year. Okay, so. Listen, you bargained up the wrong tree, Mr. Blandrew, sir. I always had that energy.
I'm just saying they didn't even make the best Max Payne games. Alan Wake.
That is true. That Max Payne shit true though.
For the record, I've always been on Remedy side. I've always liked them as a developer. Y'all can check the record.
Yeah, bitch, you've been topping off Alan Wake since like 2010. I seen chill. One of the reasons I wanted to play that shit. I used to watch your videos.
I've always liked Remedy as a developer. I always talk good about them because they did. Listen, see, as far as the best Max Payne, yes, by technical standards, Rockstar didn't make the best Max Payne, but I still prefer Max Payne 2 for other reasons. So I've always been a Remedy fan, always. So
Max Payne 2 had a fire.
I don't think they're bad. It's just I don't think they're bad at all. The thing is, I like Control, but I just got sick of seeing all this fake ass hype and appreciation for Control and all the problems this game got and it's just overlooked.
This is another thing though. This is another thing about this whole. If you remember the first game that got that whole Xbox ain't got no exclusive shit, it was Quantum Break. Because you remember when they announced it was coming to PC people, that's when all that shit started happening. Like, oh, y'all lost all y'all
cancel my pre-order.
That's when all this shit. So I think it's somewhat of a resentment from the Xbox side because of that whole debacle. And then, of course, PlayStation, you want to rub it in the face like, oh, y'all ain't got no
you should have told us beforehand, Phil. We have to tell you that again.
You can call them out.
I'm thinking back to Max Payne 3, and that story was kind of mid.
Yeah,
Max Payne 1 and 2 had a way better story.
Yeah, because Monica. Max Payne 2 had Monica.
Because Max Payne 3 was pretty much I retired, but I retired to a job that would get me out of trouble, but I pretty much got the same job that I used to do before. Like what nigga? Like what are you talking about? Like that story was mid when we think about it.
Was mid. I wasn't a big fan of Max Payne 3 like I was of Max Payne 1.
The gameplay was fire, but the story
Max Payne 3 is fire, but the story was
gameplay wise, but story I like
Max Payne 3 was definitely fire.
Yeah. Okay. Go out and buy
I'm still
Control.
sleeping on it. I don't
Control
care
got the stamp of approval, man.
Yes.
Nah, I think you
Man,
should
we
red
was
box
on
it.
that for
Save
a
yourself.
What's that rap?
Yo, everybody's saying the game is 10 hours. Is it really?
Yeah, the game don't seem that long. I know. Yeah.
Red box is what? It's 2 days. You get for that price. Yeah,
If you play it for a decent amount of time, you probably can't beat that bitch in 2 days though.
We on that Control time.
You really could
30 minutes,
probably
bro.
beat it in one day.
You could.
If you
I mean,
if you don't get lost.
you see how freaking Heartache was upset at me. I don't know if it was upset or shocked. Nah, beat the. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
I'm hearing you ran through the game, Smooth. Is this true?
No, dude. Did you watch my streams? I literally was like, I had only way you would. All right, here's what I wanted to do with Control. I keep about to call it.
People were mad you put up a review that quick. That's
Yeah.
He didn't have
My only goal in Control was to beat it before Gears 5. So I gave myself a good 2 weeks to beat the game. Now, the only way I would have rushed the game is if somebody would have sent me a review code on August 25th or some shit like that. Then I didn't care if anybody accused me of rushing. But no, I started the game almost a day later than everybody else. So I didn't have any, I had no incentive. Once I realized I was done, I was like, oh shit, I'm done. I was like, all right, I got some content for YouTube.
To be honest,
so I did it.
People are mad you reviewed it, not simply.
Yeah, he didn't
because you
unlock
beat
all
the
the
best.
powers.
Yeah, it's because you reviewed the game without having all the powers.
Plenty of reviewers
I'm
do
missing
that though.
one thing.
Nah, they went at him for that though.
I'm missing one thing.
Look,
See,
Smooth.
I got all the collectibles. I got 710 out of 1,000 gamer score. All the abilities I do have, they're maxed out.
Why you do all this? Why you trying to do all the side missions though? What's going on?
No, it wasn't just that. Here's the thing, right?
People hold this move to different
here's the
standards.
thing.
They
Once
always-
Once I
Smooth
got
say, here's
lost,
the thing. Okay,
because the thing is, once I got to a certain point, I was like, all right, I'm about to do all these side missions. So I started taking a bunch of missions, and I did all those challenges that come up and shit. Did those, right? So I started taking up side missions. I did about 8 of them. One of them, I got fucking lost. That's what I did. Lapped the whole building. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going back to the main missions, and then I'll get back to it. And the thing is, I just kept playing through, and next thing you know, it was over. Like, you can't. Nobody can be. Oh, you can't review the game because you didn't get the Thieves.
Yeah, it was like one power you didn't get.
At least I could deflect rocks at people. I bet you can't. Like, I feel like I did more than enough in the game.
Review.
Like,
Control has random encounters, by the way, which is cool.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that. So yeah, we can move on from
It's
Control.
a good game though.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
game.
it's worth a play.
All right, cool. Smaller news. Some people were mad that PlayStation delisted Driveclub.
They announced it like a year ago.
People need to get used to that happening.
They
with sports
delisted
and
it.
racing games.
They delisted it a day earlier than they should, and people were upset about it.
Oh
Like,
shit!
that's
I mean, they announced it like a year ago. If you ain't, I mean, listen.
I didn't know people still cared.
What you was gonna wait till the last minute to download it? Like, what the fuck going on?
Yeah, I didn't know people still cared. Yakuza 7 confirmed to be a turn-based RPG instead of a typical the beat 'em up combat that they usually have.
Let's go.
That makes
They might as well scrape that.
No,
man.
I like that.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it now too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know too.
What?
More than before.
I beat all the Yakuza games.
I don't like the Yakuza gameplay.
Me either.
No, I think the Yakuza gameplay is great, but I've been playing that franchise since like 2007. I've just grown tired of it. I needed something new to shake that series.
I'm not saying I'm a buy it, but because I simply did not like that Yakuza combat, I would be willing to at least try a turn-based,
No, you wouldn't. You were crying and complaining about all the text in the old Yakuza games.
No,
Yakuza
turn-based.
Yakuza's a good game. It's just
they look intriguing.
some of
This
them
is
have
the
too much
reason
talking.
Final Fantasy changed from that garbage. No one likes it.
That's not true.
And Final Fantasy
It's
got worse.
garbage.
I still believe
turn-based.
I still believe turn-based RPGs are like the better ones instead of real time. I still believe it's better than real time, but
I like
it.
it. It made no sense to me. Why would you? I hit somebody, then they wait for me to hit them, and then they have to wait for them to hit me. Like,
Well, naturally, the fight.
but it's like strategy. It's like, okay, you could say like chess or checkers. Why are you waiting for the next person to make a turn?
Yeah,
that's,
exactly.
bro, regular fighting is the same thing. I heard a Persona that I always talk bad about it.
You don't play Uno either?
Oh no.
Yeah, you have to
different.
hold
They don't
it on
play
that
no
one.
fighting game.
The thing with
That's
real
not a
time
fighting game.
the thing with real time RPGs to me is like it flirts with just being an action game. Like it's like what really differentiated it from just being a hack and slash action game?
Yeah, Dynasty Warrior game with some.
What appealed to me about Yakuza was the fighting. Like I like beat 'em ups and stuff like that. And that's what appealed to me, yo.
But Tick, they've been doing it for like a decade, more than that. So
I don't know. Make it like God of War. Make it like
no, don't make it. Make it anything but God of War.
Have you ever beat?
Hey, yo, chill.
No, but that don't matter. I still like the gameplay though.
How you like the gameplay of a game you ain't beat?
And you don't like the gameplay enough, goddamn.
Yeah, I'm willing to try this. I think this is a good move. Like it, because even though this is Yakuza 7, there's been more than like actual
this is a
7.
This is a new story.
This is more.
Yeah,
there's been more than
there was 6, and then there was like a spin-off. It was like Dead Souls about the zombies game. Yeah,
there was.
That was the only really bad game. That was a really bad game. Right?
Let's see how it does, because when game companies try to switch over, apparently it does very well. I'm being sarcastic when I say this, but let's see how it does.
No, it does, but it does do very well. But this is a completely different story, so you don't need to play the previous games to play.
Yeah,
no, it's somewhat different.
Good. So depending on what when it's released, I'll definitely try it out.
It'll be the game.
Wait, so I'm the only one that likes Yakuza here? Nobody else don't like Yakuza?
It's cool.
Only thing I don't like about Yakuza is just the reading part. That's what made me not buy it. Was all the reading.
You gotta read a fucking Bible or fucking text between.
Wait. So let me get this straight.
But I do have a bunch of.
You guys constantly bash me saying I hate stories in video games, but you guys' main complaint with Yakuza is the story.
That's different.
But wait a minute. We complain about. We also complain about games not having voice acting.
I like
if that text dialogue was read or by someone, it wouldn't be an issue.
Like yeah, it's different. It's different hearing people speak instead of reading the game. Like that's the same problem.
It take less effort to comprehend what the fuck going on.
That's the problem we have with Control. We don't want to read through like 80 different reports to understand the backstory.
Exactly. Read them shits out.
Yeah, because there's parts of Yakuza you go 30 minutes reading like.
Hell yeah, straight text.
Whatever Yakuza I bought. That was the first one that I tried out. I don't remember. I don't remember if it was 5 or 6. I don't remember which one I bought, but it was like 2 or 3 years ago. I tried it out, right? And I think I read for like at least 20 minutes before I hit anybody. I was like,
so Final Fantasy VII is one of your favorite games of all time, and apparently
Final Fantasy VII starts out with you killing people.
Nah, Final Fantasy can't touch Yakuza.
The first thing you do in Final Fantasy is you hop off a train and you kill people. Literally the first thing you do.
The amount of dialogue in Yakuza to have to be read is kind of ridiculous. It's almost to the point of being ridiculous, bro. Like for real.
Yeah. Because to get to a fight, you gotta read for like 30 minutes between fights. It's crazy.
I can't wait to Persona turn into a beat 'em up. I'm about that. Cause they're gonna change. Persona 7 is gonna be a beat 'em up.
Well, they got that Persona. What's it called?
Not the fighter. Not the fighter.
No, that Persona Switch game.
What's something? It's still like
Rumble Smash, some shit. Scramble. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
No, I mean it's gonna be like the Persona with the story, but it's like Yakuza. Because
like I said, if Persona does that, it's the day I fall
We'll see.
Hey, I'll play it then.
I mean, y'all cut out the Persona Smash.
This is good. I like this move from them. Do something different.
I'm a big.
They could have done something different. They could have had dialogue.
A lot of exactly. A lot of Yakuza fans ain't fucking with it though.
Yeah, I like crap.
They'll get over it.
I like.
They originally showed this as a April Fool's joke, but it was actually a real game.
Oh man, then they lied to everybody. Okay,
yeah, it was a real game.
That's getting on.
That's a bad way to get it.
No, because turn-based has always been garbage to me. Like when I first played Final Fantasy on the Super Nintendo, I was like, "This is butt."
Wait.
Graphics were pretty cool.
Have you beaten a Yakuza game before?
That don't matter, dog. Turn-based is still garbage. My argument is turn-based is garbage.
Oh, Chick, you gotta come through sometimes.
Wait, you never played it? You never beat a Yakuza game?
Uh-oh.
I never did either. Like during born.
I played one for 4 hours.
Man, listen to these guys. That's a PlayStation game. Listen to y'all, PlayStation dude.
Bro, that's because the gameplay is trash.
I literally fell asleep while like.
Nah, the gameplay is not trash. The gameplay is definitely not trash. You just gotta get to the gameplay.
I didn't find out about Yakuza until the late last generation.
It could be.
Hey, man.
I played Yakuza on PS2.
And then I will watch people play it. And I like the combat and everything. All the stuff you can do it, but I just didn't like the whole reading dialogue.
Have you noticed that a lot of us that have been here since the PS2 love this change, but people that started in 2017 have a problem with it?
I mean, they played one game. They're like, "Oh, why are you going to go and change it now?" It's been going on for like a decade.
Well, that's because they're not tired of playing it. That's why.
Right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Bro, but see, y'all been there, done that type shit. So y'all
literally started last year. I don't care about the change. I don't care at all.
I can't wait for Madden to become turn-based. It should make a Madden football game.
Madden
makes it different.
Man, he said Madden.
Hey, Madden low-key is turn-based if you think about it.
Let's make it a turn-based game.
You take a turn off, you take a turn off.
Never beat a Yakuza, so why does it matter to you?
You pick if you want to intercept or block it.
This man Tick got 20.
Let the CPU go out.
Hey, Vision, what mic you talking on, bro?
Hey, I'm talking on the mic your girl gave me.
Oh.
That's why it's like it's a pussy.
Oh,
fuck.
Did you really take it that business really serious?
He ain't got a girl, so it's fine.
Yeah, joke's on you, nigga. Yeah.
Oh man. Who brought him that controller?
Man,
oh man.
The only turn-based game I actually enjoyed was Pokemon. That was it.
Why?
I don't know. It just felt because Pokemon, even like the cartoon, it was pretty much turn-based.
Damn, chick, you be on Pokemon? Say word.
Are you on that Pokemon Master Stick?
I haven't played Pokemon since daggone Game Boy Color, bro.
They just came out with the Pokemon Masters. You need to get on that.
Nah, we're not doing
I think it's a mobile game. You got it, bro.
I remember kids brought that to school and they got swiped for that. Oh, man.
You can't even play the co-op in that game until you get to like beat the entire game. So,
but yeah,
you gotta pay for Pokemon too.
It made sense for Pokemon because when you watch the cartoon, it was literally turn-based. Like, Ash would do an attack, and then the other guy was like, "Oh, that was a great attack. Now it's time for me to do my thing," and then he'd do his little jump off. So it actually made sense. But nah, I don't see Yakuza with the kind of combat the game. Like the combat was probably like the best thing in the game. Like why would they change it to turn-based? Like what's the point of that?
Nah, because the combat it was so hard to get to it. You could live, they could change it. It didn't have a lot of combat like that. It had a good combat.
That's what caught my eye about the game for the most. Like, because first of all, I like Shenmue. And I used to like the combat.
I was just about to ask you.
Me too. That's exactly what got me into it.
What up?
I know you seen the latest Shenmue trailer. What you think about that?
Look here, bro. Look, Shenmue's dead to me. But anyway, so come on, Shenmue died, especially when they did the epic thing. They died to me.
Oh yeah, it is. All right, no, I see.
Yeah. So they dead to me right now.
Why is that such a bad thing, too?
But like I said, the combat is what caught my eye about all the Yakuza games, and I always was debating about it. I bought one.
If you didn't beat
I actually bought one though, sir. I actually bought one. Shut up.
You bought one.
I actually bought one. I bought Yakuza 0, and I'm gonna play that, and I'm gonna buy Judgment because that look cool. And that's like pretty much Yakuza. So yeah,
Judgment has some.
But Judgment actually has dialogue, and that's what made me. That's what made me.
Judgment also has the reading too. Judgment has reading too.
It does, but it's not as much.
It ain't as much, I'm sure.
It is.
Wait.
I watched somebody playing it, and like they even were doing like regular little side missions with regular people in the street, and they were still talking.
You think a detective game is not going to have as much dialogue as Yakuza?
It has.
No, when I say dialogue, I mean reading. Right?
Yes.
It has just as much reading.
Spoken dialogue. Nah, it didn't. I watched a good amount.
I'm playing it right now.
I watched a good amount of it. It wasn't as much as when I see it.
All right, bro. You got it.
Who was streaming it? Pierce? I think Pierce was streaming it one day, locked up, whatever. And I was watching him streaming for like a good hour. And it was, I was like, yo, the main comment I left on, I was like, dang, this got a lot of dialogue compared to Yakuza. They should take notes.
Moving on.
The combat's better than Judgment, but
moving on from this. So PlayStation Plus games for September are Batman Arkham Knight and Darksiders 3.
Oh god.
And that's not bad. That's not a bad.
I got a question about Arkham Knight, right? Have y'all noticed that Rocksteady promote this game like it's a games as a service? Like, bro, when are y'all gonna bring out a new title, bro? Like, what the this shit been 4 years, bro.
It's been a long time. Not even a tease. We haven't even gotten a tease.
I'm tired of talking about that game.
Yeah, they keep bringing it back into people's minds.
And Xbox games for gold. It's Hitman and Tekken Tag Tournament.
Trash.
Wait a minute, Tekken Tag Tournament is lit.
Tag Tournament too, yeah.
Hold up, Hitman. Why Hitman?
That was really good. What happened?
Hold up, which Hitman?
The last one, I think.
Hitman 2?
Yeah. Nah, the first one. It's not the second one. It's the first one.
Oh, that was already on Plus.
I gotta play Hitman, by the way.
It was actually on Xbox before.
Hold up, it's not on Game Pass?
Yeah, it was before. Yeah. It was before.
Hold on, I gotta ask somebody because Xbox, IO Interactive, the developers of Hitman, they are one of the studios rumored to be acquired by Microsoft. So what y'all think about that?
I don't know, man. I don't really care for freaking Hitman. If they want to take on Dark and collaborate, hopefully get like some more talent in there, I could see that happening. But honestly, IO Interactive, I mean, I wouldn't want it for Hitman. I would want it for to see what else they can do.
Yeah.
I know, but Tekken 8 gonna be turn-based, y'all. Get ready.
Yo, why you on this turn-based with everything?
Let it go. Tick, you good? You good?
Nah, yo, because everybody talk about, hey, what? He got to change it up. No, get out of here.
Let it go. Man. Let it go, bro. Did anybody see this Contra Rogue Corps gameplay?
I did.
I saw the announcement trailer. It looked horrible.
They released some more gameplay, and it doesn't look like Contra at all.
Is it like modern Contra? Or something?
Even for modern Contra, it looks trash.
It looked fun to me. It looked like a nice little co-op game.
It looked like
it ain't no Contra.
It looked like Contra Streets of Rage. Like,
no, I didn't see that. What?
Damn.
What?
You gotta look at it. You gotta look at it.
I looked at it for 1 minute.
Link what you talking about.
I looked at it for 1 minute, and it looked pretty bad.
I need to see that because all I saw when I'm walking around, I was watching IGN play, and it just looked like over-the-top isometric shooter.
No, it ain't nothing like Contra. It ain't what you expect. Yeah.
They had all the Contra weapons and everything, and they were walking around. It was just 3D. I like it.
Might have changed it since you've seen it.
It reminded me of an old game back in the day on the original PlayStation called Loaded, man. And
actually, let me not say Streets of Rage. That's the wrong term. What's that game that we played, Jack? That House Marquee we making a lot of those. Like it looked
like Dead Nation.
Yeah, like a Dead Nation type game. Kind of like a Bullet Storm game. That's kind of in 3D. I guess that's kind of how it looks, but it doesn't look good.
It actually looked like the Ghostbusters game that came out a couple years ago.
That too.
It looked good to me. I like it. It looked it's like a fun game to play with your friends. I know y'all don't do that because y'all don't got friends.
What the fuck is that?
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
What the fuck is that?
Boys come over and play it. Like it looked fun.
All right, man.
Tick's talking about friends. What is that?
This shit crazy.
Oh boy. All right. Moving on from that. So the real quick, y'all heard about the Funimation leaks?
Yeah,
yes, I did.
And it was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
So for anybody who's not caught up, the voices of like a lot of popular anime, like shows like the voice of Vegeta and some other characters, they had them using that voice in recordings to say homophobic, sexual, and a whole bunch of crazy things. Like, of course, they were like takes that weren't meant to leak. Obviously, like it's just I can't even remember some of the shit they said. But like, imagine if Vegeta was like a racist homophobe. That's like
that's hilarious.
My man said, "Look at my son's faggot outfit. He's a faggot. My son's a faggot."
Reason's a racist.
Oh, you probably get
wasn't those clips from like 2002 or something?
Yeah,
like
I heard the clips like 13 years old. At least.
Yeah, it's old clips. So for some, I don't know why they would have these takes of them saying this stuff, and why they wouldn't be deleted.
Because it's funny.
Because they probably for their own pleasure listen to that shit. Like,
it's funny. It is funny.
Yo, like that joint was hilarious.
This is another fake outrage. Don't nobody really give a fuck.
It's because nowadays you can't say stuff like that, right? You got to be all PC, so everybody has to be kind to everybody. But back then, now me and my homeboys used to throw the F word and G word around all the time as insults.
What word?
The F and the G words.
What's that?
Speaking of cancel culture, BG, you gonna talk about that old buddy from Night in the Woods?
Night in the Woods.
That killed himself.
One of the Night in the Woods developers.
Oh yeah. Dude tagged me in the story about that. I don't know the whole story though. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know the whole story.
I know most of it, but I don't know the complete story. I just know that one of the co-creators of Night in the Woods. Somebody came out on one of these websites talking about history of abuse in the gaming industry, and then they accused them of like some sexual misconduct and shit. And so pretty much the other co-creator and another chick, they pretty much removed them from the game. They don't acknowledge them shit like that. They came out with the press release. Zoe Quinn, the chick that started Gamergate, apparently she had something to do with it. She was one of the reasons he got called out or whatever. So the dude ended up, I think it was yesterday or the day before, he ended up killing himself. So they shamed this dude for the sexual misconduct. You said it was sexual misconduct or something.
Yeah. They shamed him for it, and then kind of, I guess you could say, bullied him for it, and then he actually ends up committing suicide.
I mean, it ruined his career. I mean, yeah.
So that's an interesting turn of events because they always.
And apparently, I think she deleted her Twitter or some shit, or she deleted her
internet. Or she didn't want to hear it.
Wow.
She pretty much, yeah, dude killed himself.
They outed him for it, and they wanted to shame him, but these are the same people that would be anti-bullying and be sensitive to people, but they didn't see they couldn't see this guy would end up killing himself. They didn't see that, so that's a turn.
And they had to cut ties with him though, because when this came out, like limited run games, they were making a physical copy of I'm not Undertale. What's the fucking game? Night in the Woods. They was making a physical copy. They had a lot of partnerships deal going on, so they had to cut ties with him.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, dude in the
movement, man, or Me Too movement, no mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to find his name real quick.
What's funny about the
Shorty deleted her stuff too after that.
Yeah, what's funny about the Funimation thing though, like even though there was leaks of all this racist, homophobe, or inappropriate things, animes is something that people are not gonna give up. Like they're not gonna as much as backlash as they may be getting. The same people that would be against this type of stuff, they're not gonna stop watching animes. They're not so. This is why I always say everybody always has that line of morality where if you find out Funimation has said some voice acting and that says something racist or homophobic, you gonna stop watching animes all that Funimation made? No, y'all still gonna watch.
You know what this remind me of, bro?
I mean, to be fair, Funimation only does the dubs, and I don't watch dubs, so it really don't matter to me.
This remind me of when people tried to cancel Paula Deen for saying the N-word, but it came out that she said it 30 years ago when she got a fucking loaded gun pointed in her face. Hey man, listen, I get a loaded gun pointed in my face and robbed. I might spout that motherfucker out too. So I'm not really I'm not canceling that bitch over that shit, man.
When it comes to canceling people, first of all, I think you a high sedity lame ass person if you get on Twitter and be like, first of all, especially if you're a nobody. If you're a nobody and you cancel somebody, it does nothing. You're just a nobody in your house. You don't have power to cancel somebody. You canceling somebody literally does nothing to them.
You know why they're really trying to get them though, right?
You can't cancel somebody when you got 10 followers. Okay,
it's because of the Vic thing, bro. It's because a lot of them, turn on what's his name, Vic something like that.
Or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Him. Yeah. When all those allegations came out about him that honestly I don't think were true. But they kind of turned on him and got him kicked off the fired and everything.
And for people who say inappropriate things, it depends on the circumstance. Like there was that baseball player, I forgot what his name was, but he had said the N-word, and I think it had come out, and I can't remember, but it was a while ago. I can't remember exactly when it was. People gave him a round of applause when he came back. I think that was crazy, right? So
no, that dude was definitely a racist.
Okay, with that situation,
Hogan said it though.
It seemed recent. It seemed recent, so that wasn't cool. And then white people were giving a round of applause. Oh, welcome!
Yeah, that's some nuts.
Welcome back after being a racist.
Yeah, it was that type shit. Yeah.
No, but if somebody says what's the Dare Whisperer, brother Nature, right? Mm-hmm. He had said some I think it was some racist stuff or something like that. It was 10 years ago. I'm he was a fucking asshole, but bro, I don't really care. I'm not really mad. I'm not really. Some people just.
And what's crazy about
some people grow, bro. That's
not only was it 13. He was a fucking kid when that happened. Some of these people are grown ass men when they say it.
Child, yeah.
So some shit you got to let go, bro. Goddamn.
Some people force themselves to be mad about. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna keep it real with you, right? There was this dude in because I've had maybe one white friend my whole life. And it was in college.
Wow.
No, I've literally had.
Aren't you friends with Alex?
Stop playing with me, dog. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I had one white friend ever in life, and that's just because my circle, just my environment hasn't really been conducive to me having white friends, right? But in college, there was one white dude, right? And he was in our clique, and he was the white dude. I forgot where he grew up, but if you spoke to him. You would and never seen him, you would never know he was white. And he's not the rapper Riff Raff, where you could tell it's a white dude, appropriating black culture. Yeah, this nigga was yo, I really couldn't tell you was white, right? And one day around a whole bunch of us, we had it was just a whole bunch of black people I hung out with, obviously. And he used the N-word one time around us. And none of us even batted an eye. We didn't even we didn't blink. We're like, it just seemed so. Like in my head, I was like, "Yo, I think we should be mad at this." My nigga, he's white. He just said the N-word, but like none of us was really mad because we know where this nigga comes from. We know
he was eating poke and beans like y'all was.
We know he's part of the culture, right?
Better than me.
There's some situations where people feel like they have to be mad at something, like they're obligated to be mad, and there's other situations where like I'm gonna keep it real with you, you white, but you my nigga, and we know you part of the culture. And like you said, nigga, and like none of us was like we didn't give a fuck. And I'm talking about the niggas I hang. I was around some like niggas that like tried to be extra woke, and they didn't even care. Like you always got that extra woke dude from like the dude from
Menace Society,
exactly. The extra woke nigga, like even he was like, I don't really care, bro. Like, cause there's just certain situations, man. It just depends on the situation for you to be.
I've been a super woke dude. I told him like, yo, you got chill.
I used to get mad all the time, but then I realized I'll be getting mad way too many times over it. So you might as well just let that shit.
No, this nigga was blacker than Bond, bro. Like Bond is actually black, and this white dude was blacker than Bond. Like he was legit. He was a man of the
culture. Martha Stewart blacker than Bond.
Like he liked black girls and all that, bro. So I can.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even use the word at all no more because I feel like it's disrespectful just to say that word. I don't know if y'all know that.
Oh, here we go.
So I'd have gotten mad. I'd be like, "Oh, bro, you homie and everything."
I know somebody like that. He get mad no matter who.
You got to chill on that.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
You got to chill.
Yeah, but
it was like when I played football. I played like this little Filipino team, and it was like some. Like Asian dudes that was there that actually grew up around a whole bunch of black people. They were saying they were like, I was like, yo, chill, bro. And he's like, what you mean? No, I can say nigga all I want, nigga. And I was like,
oh, that's crazy right there.
I was like, yo, how would you feel if I say chick then, bro?
See, nah, like the dude, he didn't use the word like that. He didn't just like throw it out there like nah. It was like, nah.
So you might cut out.
Nah, like I was saying, the dude that I knew, he didn't use it all. Fluently. He didn't.
Willy-nilly?
He wasn't just throwing it out like that. So it was a little different for me.
Nah, but dude, a homie though. Like, I still be cool with him and everything. But like, I was getting on him that day. I'm like, bro, you can't say that, dog. I'm like, he's like, yo, I be saying nigga all the time. What you mean, dog? Like, okay,
yeah, they do it. Mexican people, they be doing it.
I was like, yo, how'd you feel if I said chick then, bro? And he was like, well, that's all you then, bro. I'm gonna keep saying it. I was like,
he don't fuck. Sounds like a you problem.
That's all you. He said that's
right. So that's why I took it out on him on the football field. So whenever he went up for a catch, I put my shoulder into him.
All right, we got a few more topics to cover. So all right. So PlayStation won't be having a conference at the Tokyo Game Show. They're gonna be there. But they're not having a conference. People,
listen,
made
bro.
a big deal out of it.
They got to chill right now.
They holding for something. I don't know.
Listen, only thing I know is that Outbreak Day is, I think, September 26th. I want to say, if we do not get a Last of Us gameplay or trailer or release date, I can't even say what I'm gonna do. Just know it's gonna be bad.
You going back to Xbox exclusives? That's what you're doing to that.
Bro,
PS5
I would literally. I'm a fall back. I can't even say I don't want this stream to get flagged. I'm not doing that though.
Huh.
This shit crazy.
Yeah. So I don't think it's a big deal. Like I said, if this was prime PS4 days, then I would think differently. But we on our way out from the PS4 and we moving into PS5. So
that PS5.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna pull a fucking number.
Like 2024.
All right. So
no, wait. I do think you'll see something soon though, Jack, because they did say they showed The Last of Us at GameStop's conference or something like that.
They did the managers conference. They did.
Yeah, I think you'll see something by the end of the year at the very least.
You know what? That is true. They do got a gameplay in the tuck that people have seen, so they're gonna have to get that out sooner or later.
At the Game Awards or something.
Yeah. But the thing about that is, though, a lot of people are speculating, which this would be a good idea. They speculate they're gonna drop that the day Gears drop, which would take a lot of the the steam off of Gears.
Hating.
That's good. That's good petty wise, and that is close. But you know what? They should do that.
So
they should say more.
I don't think they'll do that. I don't think
that's what they need to do.
I don't think they'll do that. I don't think they'll do it.
They need to do that.
So
after they done sent Neil Druckmann a copy of Gears 5.
Who said Druckmann?
Neil
Druckmann, sir. Druckmann, sir.
Neil Druckmann.
So we done said Ramis and then Druckmann. All right.
They were, bro. Y'all see people mad as shit about that tweet.
I'm like, who cares? Why am I?
They're like, does that mean you're coming to Xbox? Like, nigga, what? He's playing a game. What is wrong with
these niggas? I swear, I think people be mentally retarded in their comment section.
People legit be forgetting these developers are gamers too.
They just
he also tweeted every time he played the other Gears games too, but nobody knew of that shit.
Slow. All right, you know what? So you know what other gameplay was released this week that looked fire? That looked way better than Cyberpunk 27.
Luigi's
Mansion.
Was it Dying Light?
Dying Light. Okay,
Dying Light looked fire.
Dying Light looked like Game of the Year contender, fam.
Wait a minute, Dying Light, the original was almost my Game of the Year until I played The Witcher 3.
Dying Light was one of the most underrated games ever.
Facts.
So if you haven't looked at this 4K gameplay, bruh, you missing out.
I haven't looked at it in 4K.
Oh, and the dev said they're going to try to get it to be 60 frames on the console.
That's important. I think that's important. They showed a lot. I mean, the visuals, they have way more parkour moves. I forgot how many more parkour moves they said they added, but it was a lot more.
No, but Dying Light 2 looks amazing.
It looks like what's the parkour game with the girl called again?
Mirror's
Edge. It looked like Mirror's Edge too a little bit.
So the world looks really good. There's a lot more choice branches and everything like that. How the choices that you make really affect the game and affect the future of
like The Witcher.
I guess. But choices matter in this game a lot.
Like The Witcher.
One thing I like about what they said is you start out with the parkour moves.
Okay.
Which is important.
Better though, obviously.
When is this game coming out?
Right.
Beginning of next year.
Yeah.
I think it's like February or something.
Yeah, spring 2020. Ooh. So it looks really good. I mean, just the visuals, the story is going to be good.
They're going to paraglider now? I didn't even see that gameplay. What? I didn't see this gameplay.
The voice acting is really good. My nigga just drop kicked the zombie through the fucking
And it looks like it's more vertical.
Yeah, it's way higher. You're getting like way higher and more vertical than the previous game. Also, of course, weapon modding is back. The mods you can make on the previous game was good.
The wall running.
All the Techland mod games be good in every game they have.
Yeah.
Like even Dead Island, they were pretty fun.
That's why I was wishing Dying Light 1 had wall running after I played Mirror's Edge.
I know.
Yeah.
This shit looks immaculate.
My nigga went through a different hole in the wall. Yo, he just braced his fall with a zombie, my nigga. What are we doing here, bro?
Yeah.
Like, stop this.
Yo, BG, I gotta ask you a question. I remember you did an interview with them. They cut some bread to you or something, though?
Oh, no, they ain't cut no bread.
Shit.
But they ain't cut no...
yeah, you did do an interview.
Yeah,
is everybody getting free copies on the podcast?
That's what I'm saying. What's up? They had to
what's good?
What's up with that?
Yeah, this might be Game of the Year. After all the letdown that CD Projekt Red has been on.
This is definitely Game of the Year.
This might be
come out.
Wait.
Yeah, remember last was part 2.
Dying Light?
Yeah, it's not going to be as good as this. I'm going to let you know that. But you can't do as much as on
wait, hold on. I want to make sure. Y'all saying Dying Light looks like Game of the Year?
Yeah, this is going to be the game.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm actually glad to hear that. Okay, good.
This might be Game of the Year after CD Projekt Red.
Because the first one was definitely Game of the Year material. So.
Yeah, it was close. Like,
and
it just barely got beat by The Witcher.
Yeah, and this one looks like it improved on everything fans wanted.
Right. Is that this year or next year?
Next year.
Yeah, no.
You about to say some Nintendo game?
It's going to be a contender. No, it's going to it's not going to win. It's going to be a contender.
Hey,
it might not win. It's definitely going to be a contender.
No, Last of Us is going to.
Yeah, Last of Us.
No, it's only going to eat it because it's a PlayStation game. But when it comes to like depth of gameplay and everything about it, like this game is much better.
Yeah, in the gameplay department, I think this is going to be like a little bit more thrilling. I would say that.
The story's going to be better on Last of Us, but gameplay's going to be better.
Well, we don't know. I mean, the Dying Light 1 story was all right.
No, we know, Tick.
I don't know. Dying Light 1 story was. Dying Light 1 story was.
Hold on, why are you trying to dispute that, Tick?
Yeah, because I don't care. I'm one of the people that I told y'all a million times. I don't care about story when I play games, but I will tell you. I could tell you Dying Light 1 story, because it was that impactful.
There was something else about the I forgot what they called the zombies in this game. It slipped my mind. I forgot what they actually call them in this game, but there's something different about them than I think
you talking about the volatile.
Yeah, there's something different about them in this game than the previous one. Like somehow they mutate in a different way. I can't remember exactly what it is though.
Yeah, because those ones that's jumping on, like those used to be the volatiles that you had to shine
they
the
look like New York crackheads.
But they don't look like the volatiles. The volatiles look like crazy creatures.
And the infected system that they got going on, so hires the stakes. So
this beating The Last of Us, though. I'm sorry. You gotta take an L on that.
Yeah, in your heart.
I think.
And realness, if you're a real one, you will definitely know that Dying Light is better. If you're a fake
PC game,
Sony pony, opinion, sir. If you're a fake Sony pony, then you're gonna say the last.
If you're a fake, what's the last time like a legit PC game won the game of the year?
That's not a PC game.
It's not a PC game. Smooth. Quake 2 or some shit, Smooth.
It's not a PC game, Smooth.
No, we gotta go back to the 90s.
I'll say this. In gameplay mechanics, of course, this has Last of Us beat. I'll say gameplay mechanics, like the depth of gameplay. Like we know, like we don't know all the abilities of things you could do in Last of Us 2, but I'm pretty sure it won't be more than.
Person. It is definitely not going to be as more than we saw a clip of what gameplay may be, even though it's more like a vertical slice. But what happened?
While we're talking about Last of Us, I have to admit to you guys were right all along, right?
What, repetitiveness?
No, you're dumb, Tick. You are not playing Last of Us if you don't play on Survivor or higher.
Absolutely.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Because I finally started playing on Survivor, and like it changes the game completely and actually makes it like
you playing it the way it was intended to be.
Absolutely.
Because when you play on normal, I was playing it like a motherfucking shooter. Not, like when you play on Survivor, stealth,
it's way better.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, the game is about Survivor.
I was playing like that on single players. I might as well play it on the hardest difficulty.
So yeah, it got to be Survivor or Grounded.
I thought first of all, I could barely aim the gun using the PlayStation controller, so I was like, yeah, that ain't open. So I had to take him out with sneaking up on him.
Yeah.
Tick seemed like a nigga that play games with mitts on. Nigga retarded, bro.
Nah, man, the best controller for shooting is the Xbox controller, man, especially the 360 one. That's just my opinion.
All right. So moving on from the possible game of the year, Dying Light 2. That looking fire, man. There's a new Resident Evil game coming, but doesn't seem like it's going to be a typical Resident Evil game. It might be another co-op one.
Looks like Outbreak 3.
Yeah, I heard it's an Outbreak remake.
Yeah, it might be like Outbreak, or what's the other one? What was the other one called? That was trash.
Was that Raccoon City?
Raccoon City Survivors. Yeah.
No, but like
that was not trash, y'all.
But it wasn't trash. But the characters in the game, the trailer or whatever they showed,
it was leaked pictures.
Yeah, the leaked pictures looks just like the Outbreak character, so I'm pretty sure it's Outbreak.
Okay.
Outbreak did never do numbers like that though. Like what?
The way they've been selling recent Resident Evils, they feel like they can redo anyone.
Yeah.
I guess.
Even though people want Resident, look, there's only one Resident Evil 1 remade with next gen graphics, and that's Resident Evil 4.
Ew.
L.
Nobody want to play Resident Evil 4, bro.
I'm ready for that 3 remake. You tripping?
Right.
That 3 remake about to be heat.
I don't want to fight against non-zombies. I don't want to fight against regular. It's not scary, dog. Like Resident Evil 4 is not scary.
4 with RE2.
You know, I went to Resident Evil 4 with
just Brazil or some shit.
You know, I went to Resident Evil 4 just knifing people. Y'all got bored one time. I was like, I'm gonna go through the whole game just using a knife. It was boring.
You could do that and like suplex them. You could do that. Just keep suplexing them. I do that sometimes. I do that just for fun. I feel like Leon suplexing people. Just gonna knife them and.
Hold up, BG. I know you gotta agree with that. Come on now.
A remake? No, I don't.
Bro, you haven't time BG to play RE4
by yourself now.
I don't feel it needs to be remade. Like first, there's
you feel like a bitch right now.
There's already a graphics mod on PC, I believe, to make it look slightly better, but I don't think it needs a remake. I don't think so.
Nigga, look, one thing you gotta realize: nobody plays on trash ass PC.
It's gonna happen eventually, but we don't need that right now.
That's only people that don't got a PC say that dumb shit.
PlayStation is the best place to play games, and that's a fact.
Oh shit!
You a flip flopper.
It only took you 17 PS4s to realize that. Good shit, man.
Oh boy. Oh man, let's get down to the shits though. Okay, man. Jack, you might get sent to the Shadow Realm next week, my guy. Nigga might be going to the Shadow Realm. My nigga Smooth.
Oh yeah, that bullshit.
Hey, Smooth laid down the trap card like 6 months ago. This nigga listen, hold on. No, listen. Jack Move might be going to the Shadow Realm to take a picture with Tupac and Biggie, okay? Just say hi to Maximilian Pegasus while you there, my nigga.
Only thing I know is, right, I ain't gonna even be that mad at Smooth. If Gears don't get a 90 on Metacritic this coming week, I'm roasting your dirty broom top having that fucking cursed voodoo doll looking at. I'm roasting y'all niggas to oblivion. I'm about to get kicked out both parts. Both these bitches.
Listen, I don't got no dog in this fight. I'm just trying to hype the situation. That's all, bro.
All right, man.
I'm not trying to. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna be talking shit either way.
Hey, listen, if I lose, I'm taking the heat. But if I win, I got to give y'all some type of heat, man. But listen, I'm trying to figure out about this gameplay, right? Real quick. The only thing they showed was a motherfucker paragliding, parasailing, whatever. They showed that when they originally announced the game. But now, all of a sudden, it's hype. Okay, I get it. Then they showed some motherfuckers falling through some ice. How did those two gameplay clips automatically mean this shit getting a 90 plus now? What's going on?
Look, here's the thing. I don't know if it's gonna get it. I think it might get an 89. But
I will say the open world was kind of empty though. That was one thing.
It was empty for like
you didn't even see it. You saw a pond, dude. You hike on.
Nigga, what?
No enemies. There should be enemies pulling up on you or something out there. Like
they showed a little teaser clip, and that wasn't even from Xbox. It was somebody that showed. Actually, supposed to show that.
Yeah, they weren't.
No, I'm looking at some snow footage right now of like them driving. There's nothing out there.
It's empty.
Yeah, but how long is the clip? Is it 5 minutes?
No, the red sand, when they were like flying over the red sand, I was like, okay, like I was trying to figure out where they're at because like it was just red sand everywhere. It was nothing around it. But look,
do that scream 90 plus Metacritic? Like
no, but look, here's the thing. Here's what I get from this, right? I get that Gears is going through the evolution that we've seen other games go through when it started to become stale, right? That's what I'm seeing.
Okay,
so even though it may not their idea of what they're revolutionizing with Gears may not be completely fleshed out. Like the open world may be a little bit empty, but
it's not supposed to be an open. It can't be an open world game,
It's not going to be fully open world. But I think the effort and the effort, they're going to love the effort, and they're going to compare it to Gears 4 and all the other Gears that was completely linear for the most part. No, I'm just telling you what they're gonna see. They're gonna see linear, and then they're gonna see this evolution, and that's gonna give it.
You know what did Gears 4 get on Metacritic?
84. Okay, you know what's fucked up? You know what's fucked up?
Gears 4 got an 84. This game definitely get it.
That's what I'm saying. Just off of that alone, this improvement is gonna give it, I would say, 4 points off the bat.
Okay, can I ask y'all this though? No shade. I agree with what BG's saying, and I can see this getting a fucking pity rating. I definitely can. It ain't as good, but listen, Microsoft trying, Daddy Phil and the boys over there, they giving it the old college try. They just gonna get a fucking.
I know Jack sounds scared, bro. It sounds spooky right now, man.
But that was my original point, though. The best games this year barely got a fucking 90. If we keep it a hundo, Sekiro has a 90 on PlayStation Metacritic. I think RE2 got a 91? But on the other end of that, the Xbox version of those games rated higher, right? Because Xbox fans ain't used to playing good games, so they might get this motherfucker a higher score. You know what I mean?
Nah. So now you're using my logic.
I'm saying, bro. When Xbox is when you go to Metacritic and everybody, all the ratings is XboxIsJesus.com and Daddy Phil skeet on my face.org. Nigga, of course it's gonna get like.
Okay, I'm hitting start stream. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. All right, we green. Okay. Hold on.
They saying Uncle Phil shut the podcast down, man. Hold on, are we back? We might be back.
Yeah. He might have caught it.
Good shit. Let's go, baby.
I'm not seeing it yet.
Yeah,
I see it.
It says live now.
But it says boom. Yeah, it says boom. They see us.
It said press start.
Y'all gotta get back to talking about that 90.
Oh, but like I said, the best games this year barely got a 90. Gears, if you get pity ratings, it'll probably get a 90. But if people are being real to themselves and to gaming as a medium, it ain't getting no fucking 90.
How would you be able to say, like, what?
I said that about the whole time.
So you're saying it's pretty much impossible for the game to get a score like a 90, even though the first three games were hitting 90s like nothing.
It's not made by the same people, though.
Let me ask this: what did
it got the same one of the same heads?
Hold on, what did
I think it's offline.
Rod Ferguson, he's been there from jump.
Yeah, Rod Ferguson been there since the beginning. Yeah, it's offline.
Is it again? It's my shit say live.
Went back for me.
No, it says no. It's offline.
My shit say live. What the fuck?
Hey, well, since it's
offline,
I'm reading the chat now. The chat is saying they don't see it.
They said, okay, hold on. What do you say? They say we good now?
I don't know why. It says OBS is telling me I'm online. What?
Yeah, you're online, but you're probably in a different link.
Online, but it ain't showing.
They might. Yeah, did they make another room?
Wait, I should say live again.
Someone just said y'all back on now. What the?
No, like it says live, but it's
no, it's live, bro. It's live, bro. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, we back.
It says live stream offline though.
Yeah,
they can hear us. I'm listening to it.
What?
I don't know what's happening because I can't see it. It's telling me I'm off.
Refresh.
They're saying
I've been refreshing the whole time, bro.
They say they can hear us, but they can't see.
Yeah,
us.
That's
cool.
Live.
That's cool. Man. That's cool.
We live.
Yeah, they don't want to see TikTok.
People can see it. I can see it. I can see the podcast.
What you say, Visions? You little rocket ass. What you say?
It's the screen. Yeah, it's the screen they can't see.
Refresh if y'all can hear us. Refresh.
That's weird.
Okay, mine just loaded back up just now.
All right, now I got it.
Now it's loading. Now it's loading.
Yeah, it's there. I see it.
Is it? I wonder. Okay, now I see it. Is it the same link though? Or did it make it?
Yes. Okay, back to Jack Move going to the Shadow Realm. Okay, we gonna continue this. It ain't gonna happen, bro.
Okay. Listen. Like I said, either way, I'm gonna be talking shit. So this benefits me. It's gonna be because the reviews go up September 4th, right?
Yep.
So
okay, well, Smooth. Let's get a point. So we waiting a week, right? Are we waiting a week?
No. We waiting 48 hours. So
that ain't fair, dog. But the game is not going to be officially released in the first 48 hours.
The reviews will.
No, pick a certain amount of reviews. Say like over 50 reviews.
All right, 50. At 50.
Hey, Jack, you're done.
No. Okay.
50,
okay, what?
50 or 40 reviews. Y'all got to pick one. Like it got to be like something around there. Like, wait.
No, I don't want to do it. Cause what if the first 30 fucking reviews from all Xbox sites?
That's what I'm saying. Then pick 50.
Let's wait a week. I'm willing to wait a week.
Nah, dog. You sounded scared, Jack. I'm gonna keep it real.
Cause I don't want to get fucked over by a fucking technicality, bro.
No, yeah, didn't Baron go through the same thing?
Because God of War dropped a point after a week. Y'all forget that.
but like okay. But like usually by 50 reviews, at least 40, 50 reviews, a score pretty much stays the same by then.
Okay, how about this though? By the time we get 50 reviews, we pretty much gonna know what the score is though.
Yeah.
Like if it's 50 reviews in and they got like an 86.
Wait, am I waiting a week for you to pay me or just waiting for a week to claim victory?
Hold on, look. Okay, how about this? After 50 reviews, we know if it's gonna be a 90 or not though. We do know that.
Yeah.
All right. So okay. But this is my issue, right? What if it's at a 90 after 50? Well, you know what? Yeah, you got it. Fuck it. Let's go. 50 reviews. Let's go.
All right. Okay. Hey,
but
man.
what if only 49 people review it?
That's
not gonna happen. It's Gears 5. It's gonna have plenty of reviews to go around.
I'm not gonna lie, Jack. You might definitely hold this Zelda.
All right, I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna remember that.
Because Uncharted 4 got like a 90, and Gears 5
had a 94, and then it got a fucking 40 and went down to 93.
And then Gears 5 looks way better than Uncharted 4. So
by the two clips that you saw.
Yes.
Okay.
The story is really going to be the thing. The story could catapult it into the 90s. It could.
Yeah, because they ain't got to do much. It really don't got to do much.
Female lead.
All right, we're going to see, man. We're going to see.
Ooh, that female lead perk.
3 points. All right.
5 points right off the bat for a female lead.
You know them gay journalists get mad when they don't have female leads.
That's the diversity points.
Right. They're going to take off points if you turn out to be a bad guy.
Oh man, yeah, they will.
Oh yeah, they portray women in a bad light. Let's hope for that, baby. Yeah,
she couldn't be portrayed as a bad guy considering who her lineage is. So
right.
All right, 50 reviews it is, Smooth. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, and Bonnie, remember Bond's on his bet too. Do forget. Yeah.
I'm sure Bond cool with that too.
So Smooth could walk away with either $120 or be minus 120.
Oh man!
Hold up, you guys bet 120?
No, 60 per.
60 a piece.
Yeah.
Oh, you bet Bond too?
60 ahead, B.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I think Smooth about to take y'all money for real.
Legendary.
Smooth about to come up.
Legendary.
Hey, Smooth, you trying to buy me Borderlands 3 when you come up though?
Look at him.
Look at him.
Oh, this picture's fire. What the?
Oh yeah, I gotta pre-order that to get those bonuses.
What, Borderlands?
Gears is on Steam, right? It's gonna be on Steam, right?
Yeah, it's on Steam.
This picture's heat. I might make some.
I'm gonna buy it straight from Steam.
But I'm finna get that Gears of War Xbox. That shit looks beautiful.
Yo, how y'all do that to me? That's wrong.
That picture's fucking
That picture's wrong, dog. Y'all niggas wrong. Y'all wrong for that.
Hey, Smooth, are you getting like Gears of War X?
Nah, I can't afford it.
This? He roasting the fuck out Tick. Hold on. This picture heat too.
Oh man.
Bro, look at this shit, bro.
Y'all wrong.
Oh, what's the other pic?
Oh, let me see the other pic.
Weapon Wheel memes on it tonight, baby.
All right.
Big fan.
Hey, that's funny.
I fucks with these.
Hey, Weapon Wheel
funny.
memes. Hey, put Tick's head on the thumb.
Wow.
Let's show if I put you on the Monster, dog. hey, Weapon Wheel, let me send you a picture of Visions, dog. Cause I got pictures of it, dog.
Hold on, why you got pictures of
He trying to slide into the drama.
I got pictures of him, man.
The man say he's roasting you. This is crazy.
Hey,
I'm
why you
gonna go
got
ahead and link
pictures?
Visions pictures real quick to him.
Hey, why you got my picture on your computer though?
Yeah, because you sent it to me like a dummy.
Shit.
You want to add Visions to the fun, man.
That's kind of weird. Hold up, but they've already Weapon World Memes has already put my face on pics.
He finna give him a refresher, dog. You got some new pictures up though.
I haven't seen his new pictures though.
Hey, don't be telling people that.
Hey, go ahead and grab them, Jack.
My bad, dog. My bad, dog.
All right. Okay, I think the only thing we have left, some new gameplay of the game of the year came out this past week also. Borderlands 3, in case y'all were wondering.
How many game of the years you gonna have? BG?
Yo,
What do you mean?
What the fuck going on?
I know you definitely said every game.
That's this year.
That's game of the year this year. That's this year, man. Like,
Nah,
Nigga, Gears 5 is about to be game of the year.
no, stop this.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute, what? This year?
Yeah, this year.
All right, you know what? There weren't a lot of games that I played this year, so I don't know.
Hey, BG, we should bet on Borderlands 3 Metacritic.
Hey, y'all gonna do a Weapon Wheel Borderlands joint?
Borderlands 3 is gonna be 86.
Borderlands 3. I'm gonna go with Yeah, I'm gonna go with 87.
Borderlands ain't gonna be no daggone game of the
He
year.
ain't got no Randy Pitcher gonna fuck that rating up. People don't like him like that.
Yeah, people hate Randy Pitchford. He's right now. He's like going through court for like being held in contempt or something, lying, perjury. I don't know, something like that.
They said Death Stranding won the game of the year.
Man, get that piece of shit
Actually,
out my
that might definitely win game of the year just because.
Get out of here, bro. It's trash. Well, let me not say it's trash. It's not trash. The presentation and the rollout.
You already said it, bro.
The rollout of the game has been trash. I don't know. I don't know if the game itself is going to be trash, but the rollout has been complete trash.
Why are you ducking that smoke, BG?
I'm just keeping it real with the Church of Kojima. That's all.
Hey, Kojima overrated as fuck.
Nah, that game ain't getting game of the year. Get out of here.
It's not.
Astral Chain gonna be game of the year.
Okay.
You know what?
Relax.
You said Asshole Chain?
Stop it. Asshole Chain or something like that.
If that's trying to get game of the year, that's gonna be disappointing.
Very.
Yeah, very disappointing.
Nothing about that game screams game of the year from what we've seen.
You haven't even played it yet, man. You don't know what the game
I'm just saying from what we've seen. Nothing
Yo,
about
Chick,
it.
you defending this game, dog? Oh, man.
Because Kojima is, look, he a weirdo, and I feel like he's not showing y'all stuff for a reason. And when you get the game,
dog, he did that way.
And what if, like, what we've been seeing is only like the first 30 minutes of the game, and then it's like a totally different game method. This is what he does. This is what Kojima does. Like, just think back to Metal Gear Solid 2, bro.
Nah, think of Metal Gear 5. He did that with Metal Gear 5. Come to find out, Act 2 was a repeat.
Are you buying the day one tick?
Oh no, you're not gonna buy games day one.
Oh, so why are you hyping it like that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't buy any game day one.
Hey,
man.
Tick be hyping games and don't be buying them, right? Like,
I don't buy any game day one.
Oh, you one of those Tick? Right.
Yeah, he one of them.
Nah, it's very seldom I buy a game day. It's only been a few games I buy day one, but it has to. I have to look at it on Steam and see if it's like has any bugs in it.
I can see Death Stranding being on Epic Games Store, man. Exclusive.
Yeah, Death Stranding definitely gonna be an Epic Game.
It's coming to PC some full form of fashion.
Shut your dirty whore mouth, right?
Hey man, it's gonna happen, bro.
We know that.
You're gonna have to hold that, bro.
Shut your dirty whore mouth. Cut it out.
We're just keeping it a stack.
All right.
That's a good question when it comes to Epic, though. I don't know. I'm not sure.
We talked about everything, right? I think so. Well, that Joker movie got it getting like praised to
Yeah,
high
what's
heaven.
going on with that thing look alright.
I'm gonna be real with you. I did not expect this. I thought that movie was gonna be a complete bomb. Not that I believe, what the critics are saying.
Movie critics, because they
you listen to reviewers again.
Movies are bad, and then
See. That's why I said. That's why I said not that I believe what the reviewers are saying, because I'm gonna see the movie for myself. But I assumed that reviewers would be bombing this movie and saying it was complete garbage. Also, that's all I'm saying. I don't believe the reviewers. I gotta see it.
Source material either.
Because I'm gonna be real with you. I have a hard time believing this is like a 10 out of 10. We're talking like you telling me this is as good as Dark Knight.
Yeah,
I'm not real.
I really wasn't the easy.
I wanted to rewatch that movie. Wow,
Jack Nicholson, my favorite Joker, but
like
Dark Knight wasn't really as good as people remember.
Right.
Yep.
It had that I died before the movie came out effect where I'm not going to give him like super fame.
The best part of the movie was Heath Ledger. Other than that,
it wasn't even Heath Ledger. Stop it. I'm sorry. It was just
carried by Joker. And I agree with Tick. Jack Nicholson is definitely the best Joker.
People give Heath Ledger this high ass thing because he died before the movie came out. Look here.
No, that was a good performance though.
Even without the film, I don't want to hear it.
He had a good performance.
He didn't die. If he didn't die.
That was the best part of the movie.
People was praising it, but no, he died before.
He died before the movie.
He died before. Yeah, he did.
He died before the movie was out.
Yeah, but still, it was still fire though. His performance was really good. Listen, but I'm gonna go see it, and honestly, I don't think it's gonna be like I just don't feel like I'm gonna agree with these critics. 10 out of 10, bro. 10 out of 10.
You're gonna go in being very critical.
You better watch what you say.
It's a drama, though, right? That's what it is, right?
Yeah, it's a drama about like. Yeah,
it's pretty much Joker's origin story. That's
but it's a drama.
It don't follow the source though, so definitely ain't Joker.
No, but that's the thing. The creator said he wants multiple Joker origins. He don't want one solid origin.
And the other problem I have with like movies like these, because this is a one-off. It's not like this is gonna be part of the DC universe, right?
They said it was connected.
I think they said it's not.
So like I just look at it like I guess Marvel has spoiled us into feeling like every movie has to connect into something. It doesn't have to be that way. I guess, if a movie's a one-off and it's amazing, I guess we could just take it for that. But like I always look at it like even the Venom movie, like I'm like, oh, this is kind of, even though I enjoy the movie for what it is, it's kind of pointless in the grand scheme of things.
Was that Venom movie any good?
Yeah, but Venom, no, it wasn't.
A lot of people praise it apparently.
No, it's not good. It's not good.
Venom
was PG-13. Come on, dog.
I heard
PG-13 Venom, dog.
I think Venom. Okay, I'll say this: the movie itself. Okay, how can I compare Venom? Venom was like, what? It's one of those movies where like the movie itself is not great, but it's entertaining to watch. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, it's a fun movie.
Yeah, it's a fun movie to watch.
He bit somebody's head off camera. Come on, dog. That's disrespectful.
They got you, Viz.
Like Carnage, man.
Like the Batman and Robin.
That's a picture. I even said it.
Like the Batman and Robin movies. Like we look at Batman and Robin as this movie that it clearly wasn't a great movie, but like people love it. Batman and Robin is hella fun to watch. As cheesy as it was with Arnold Schwarzenegger being Mr. Freeze, that's a fun movie to watch.
That's like a lot of bad movies though. A lot of bad movies just fun to watch.
There's a lot of like bad movies that are like that I would watch over good movies. Like I would watch Batman and Robin any day over Homecoming. I'm sorry.
Batman and Robin was fire though.
No, I thought it was Batman Forever that had Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Was it? I thought
it was
Batman and Robin.
That was the one with Val Kilmer.
Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin was the one with Mr.
Freeze.
Was it Val Kilmer?
No, Batman Forever. I think Batman.
No, Batman and Robin had the Riddler.
Yeah, Batman.
Yeah, but who was Batman? Val Kilmer?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Was that the Batman?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm confused.
That's the one where
that one had the Riddler in it. That one wasn't that bad.
That one was Batman Forever.
That one had nipples.
That had Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey and
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tommy Lee Jones.
Batman and Robin had Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Batman Forever had the Riddler.
And
Riddler and Two-Face.
Batman and Robin had Poison Ivy also.
Yeah. Riddler, Two-Face, and Poison Ivy.
Yeah. So.
And I think it had Bane also.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. See, like, there's some people that they can't understand the concept of a movie not being this, this Academy Award movie, but still having, like, still being entertaining. That's what people don't get. Like Transformers. Transformers is not a good movie. Exactly. Hobbs. I saw Hobbs and Shaw. Is this a movie where I'm like, yo, this writing, this acting is phenomenal? No, it's a cheap movie that's fun to watch. That's all it is. Some people think every movie has to be some Academy Award movie. Not every movie is supposed to be that or has to be that. That's what people don't get.
Felt about every MCU movie, actually.
Like every game is not made to win Game of the Year. Like that's not the goal. Like,
I know with DC, they said they're done connecting the movies anyway, though. They said they're not doing that no more.
Yeah, it takes too long. They already
probably expensive to keep the actors and all that shit.
Yeah, they finally gave up. They finally gave up.
Yeah.
Homecoming was butt though. BJ hit Homecoming. Good job.
That movie's garbage.
Oh no, what's this one?
The first Spider-Man, that was really bad.
Homecoming was
garbage.
They got Vince again. Oh no.
Hey, keep getting him.
This one works, bro.
Oh Lord.
Dog. This go hit home, dog.
Let me see. Please don't tell me.
Let me.
Oh, is it gonna load up? I don't think it's gonna load up.
Oh no! Oh no!
What is it? Hey, put on the big
no! Let me read these super chats first. So Papa John's said Rockstar is the only studio that should be held highly. Facts. If you feel that way.
And Naughty Dog, but continue.
Tarek Ahmed said Tick is built like a Cubone.
Wow! Is that the Pokemon Cube?
Yes, that's the nigga that holds the ball and got the.
What? I didn't realize who he was talking about.
He got the skeleton helmet.
Yeah. Hold on, why are they getting me like this?
Sleepy Light said, "Here's $2, but I'm still blind to the like button." Wow.
Hey, my hair was icy in this pic though.
So Excited said, "Control just proves that Sony doesn't need Remedy's mediocre bum ass." Bro, if you don't shut your ass up. All right, okay. When Sony buys them and they make a game you love, you're gonna be just having all ages down your throat. Okay.
Jesus, it's getting late, people. Goddamn.
You just go cause come on, this is gonna happen. If Sony buys them, people just gonna suddenly embrace them.
Yeah, people will change their tune. You already know.
Absolutely, come on.
Same way Xbox fans change their tune again. Yeah, same shit.
And by the way, I would say I'm more built like a Geodude or a Graveler. Thank you.
Nah, he's built like a dum-dum.
I was like,
but he so excited went on to say they do nothing Sony Studios ain't already doing. Control just a mediocre Infamous, but it's not. I don't understand this logic that like, okay, they're not doing nothing Sony ain't already doing, okay, but Sony just purchased a studio that was making de facto games for them already, and like, so I don't really see your point.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be a good pickup. It won't speak to the multiplayer messaging that they're saying they're claiming they want, but
because okay, you say they not doing nothing that Sony Studios ain't already doing, but you ask most Sony fans what type of studio they want Sony to buy. A studio that makes great single player games. That's what Sony is already doing. But if Sony were to pick up a studio, that made great multiplayer games, y'all all would be crying. So this is not really about logic or anything. This is just about y'all dislike for Remedy for some reason. It's all cap.
No, just people trying to keep that same energy because they know I'm calling them all.
Yo, hey, BG, go ahead and open up that pic.
Now what?
Oh boy,
that joint crazy.
That's wild, bruh. Why'd they do that to you?
Are we allowed to show this on here?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Wow.
Just a healthy.
This episode might get demonetized.
The picture, though. Man.
Why can I see? I can see Visions really doing that.
This episode might get demonetized. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief.
Why your line is so short?
You said what?
Why your line is so?
Oh man.
Oh, here we go.
My
line is sexy, boy.
Why you make a sound effect? What the fuck? Nigga said, what nigga? What?
Jazzy Jefferson said, speaking of cancel culture, talk about fake outrage for Chappelle's comedy, ironically called Sticks and Stones special. I mean, we all saw it coming, man.
Yeah.
It was funny to me.
They're calling everyone out.
See, here's the thing about the Chappelle special that a lot of sensitive morons don't realize. The joke, a lot of his jokes, a lot of the things they were offended by were the joke. Like, it wasn't like he made a joke about, blaming the children for being abused or sexually assaulted by Michael Jackson, right? The joke was somebody who would blame the children. That's what they didn't get. The joke wasn't that he actually was, victim blaming the children. The joke was that somebody could possibly blame the children for being sexually assaulted. See, they're so obsessed with being, offended by something that the joke went completely over their head. Like, I'm too busy being offended. I can't realize what the joke is. That's the problem. So it's like, and that's what the whole special was. It was pointing out things that people were offended by and showing that y'all gonna be offended by this because y'all didn't realize what the joke is. Like, it was genius.
You know what he was really doing? The joke was never what he was saying. He was showing the people that they're actually the jokes.
Yeah, that too. Mr. Heisenberg said, Astral Chain reminds me of Xenoblade Chronicles X. Okay graphics, generic art style, and the story is underwhelming with a boring, silent protagonist.
That's a lot of Nintendo games.
The protagonist just like moans and shit. He's doing that.
Flaffy101 said, he said Phil Spencer skeeted in my bum.com. That's what Jack said. that was what Jack said. That was pretty much.
I don't know if I added the bum part, but that's fine.
Yeah, you said something like that. So
damn, that's he.
He said, Phil Spencer skeeted in my bum. 10 out of 10.
Big facts.
Gaming Addict said, we gonna talk about you losing to me in Yu-Gi-Oh. So pretty much everybody played Gaming Addict. Everybody that played Gaming Addict and Yu-Gi-Oh, we lost. This nigga's a tryhard, bro. He had.
Y'all lost.
No. You don't understand. First of all, he's not a regular Yu-Gi-Oh player. So let's put this out there.
Does he play it on PlayStation?
No, he had it on PC, but no, hold on. Like, he wasn't playing regular Yu-Gi-Oh. He admitted that when he was younger, he went to like regionals and actual real Yu-Gi-Oh competitions and made it to finals and shit like that. He's not a regular Yu-Gi-Oh player. He's a go-hard.
I think I could beat him because I used to.
No, you can't, bro. You can't.
I used to go to tournaments with my duelists and everything.
I'm gonna explain to you.
I used to go to tournaments. I'd never take you to showers.
I'm gonna explain to you how Gaming Addict plays, and like I'm used to old school like season 1 Yu-Gi-Oh cards. He had Yu-Gi-Oh cards I've never seen before.
You don't know the GX?
I don't know all that stuff. So he had cards.
Cards is fire.
Unless they actually used it in the goddamn anime. In the first season, I've never he had some shit I've never seen. So he was special summoning pretty much every card he summoned. He got it without tributing, without sacrificing any card at all.
Oh, so he was synchro summoning on you.
Yeah, he was doing some shit, bro. I don't know
this nerd talk. What is going on?
I don't know this terminology. He was using.
Oh man,
hey, he was killing you with them Elemental Warriors,
bro. All I know is he had. First of all, he had the what do you call it?
Like
he had the magic cards. He had the magic card. What do you call the territory cards that like all cards of a certain kind gets a boost?
Yeah,
he had that card, and then he had a magic card that
he was killing y'all
that pretty much when he gets one card, that allows him to shuffle his deck and get another card, and then he will put down that card, and if that card dies, then he can shuffle his deck again and get that card back, and then resummon that card. Literally, I'm not exaggerating. So it was it was literally a whole the whole thing was a trap because I dark hold 3 cards, and then automatically he brought back the card automatically. So it was just some ridiculous shit. It was ridiculous.
Why were you playing him if you don't? Like,
why are we talking about Yu-Gi-Oh?
I didn't know, bro. This is my first. I didn't know he was this type of go hard. Like I didn't know, bro.
But the thing is, you shouldn't even be playing Yu-Gi-Oh if you don't know all the decks, anyways.
No, bro. I don't. Like I said, I only care about Season 1 Yu-Gi-Oh. I can beat anybody when it comes to Season 1 only.
But what you gotta realize, the GX deck and all them other decks could shit on the regular.
I don't care about all that. That's nerd stuff, okay?
You already admitted that. The whole conversation you just had.
Anything, listen. Anything past the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh is for losers and nerds, okay?
Like,
he said it's for losers.
Like I literally pictured BG going to lunch during like college and taking out a whole deck and placing them all side by side of each other.
Real niggas care about season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh. Everybody else past that, if you care about GX and XYZ cards and synchro summoning,
5Ds.
You a loser.
Yeah, 5Ds. Yeah.
I just got a loser today. This is going to the special.
No, y'all sleeping. 5Ds and GX were lit.
I never really liked 5Ds.
I ain't with all that. Oh yeah, Gaming Addict. He slaughtered us. He beat Tony. He beat everybody. I don't think he's lost to anybody. So it's whatever.
I can't believe y'all lost to a nigga named Gaming Addict though.
Yo, he'll wipe the floor with you, bro.
I put down my grandma baby daddy out washing.
Yo, bro,
what,
bro? Yo,
stop playing with me though.
Yo, bro, I will give you okay. I'll give you 12 hours to like put your deck together, and I guarantee you not beating him.
Bro, stop it.
I put money on this.
Lord! Go ahead and do
How
this.
much?
I could put 30.
I'm about to make money off Gaming Addict right now. This shit crazy. I'll put up 200. You not beating him.
I'll put up 30.
This nigga. He's at 30. Come on now.
He keep that.
He keep that energy.
What about that WoW Classic though?
Oh my God! Wrap it up, dog.
Okay. Okay. So excited. Said Remedy games all the same. Can't say that for Insomniac. Okay. Tony with 25 said, "This is it. Kid Smooth Gears 5 is your last line of Xbox defense. If you lose, like Frank Lucas said in American Gangster, yo money, my dollar." And Gaming Addict said that he beat Tony. All right, so that's all the super chats.
BG Dark Cloud said he put 200 that he'll beat you in Yu-Gi-Oh.
All right, yeah. All right. Like I'm not gonna
Broken
do that.
Duck HD is
I'm
back,
not gonna do that because. For one thing, Control is out, so I'm not playing no lame ass Yu-Gi-Oh.
Facts.
Who cares about that? You bunch of fucking nerds. Like imagine playing Yu-Gi-Oh and Control Borderlands, and Gears is about to be out. Bunch of losers. Come on, man. Catch me playing no Yu-Gi-Oh now.
Nigga, weren't you just playing Yu-Gi-Oh the other day?
Yeah, that was before Control was out. Who doing that now? A bunch of losers? Come on, what's wrong with y'all? Get with the times, dog. Get with the times, fam.
Hold on, this man talking about get with the times playing the game that came out 3 years ago.
Come on, man. Get with the times. Because we was in the dry season. The dry season ended when Control came out.
You were getting washed. Like, how you get washed?
Anyway, outros. Tick.
Yo. I had fun. Dude that said I look like a Cubone. Fuck you. And I'm out.
Yo.
All right. Ride Star.
Thanks for having me.
Smooth.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for showing up. Make sure you follow me on Mixer. 2,000 followers ASAP, please.
Right.
And never mind. Go ahead.
Now, what you was gonna say, Smooth?
No, I was going to think of something strange for them follows, man. You've been begging for a while now, bro.
I'm just trying to get a quick grind. You know what I mean? You know what? Matter of fact, after I win my $120 from Jack, move on. I'll just buy him.
Damn.
So Jimmy, you got to give me those.
Hey, Jimmy, you better give him that bookmark.
I got you.
I was wondering if he was going to take it there, and he did.
Smooth has become a GOAT recently. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, you gonna let him stick out your hand or like what's up?
Jesus.
I mean, you want to watch me do it?
Oh,
okay.
Nah.
End the show.
All right.
End the show.
All right, Jimmy.
All right.
Yo, what's up, man? J Mega Games. Everybody enjoy your Labor Day tomorrow. Peace.
All right, Visions.
Oh, thank you for having me on the show. It's your friendly neighborhood gamer signing out. And Weapon Will Memes, fuck you. I don't mess with white chicks no more. So get up to date.
And Jack, hey man, you my guy. I hope not to see you in the shadow realm this week.
Man, listen. I'm winning a bet. I want that to be first. Secondly, I want to say make sure y'all check out the Weapon Wheel Podcast Patreon. Get familiar with that. We appreciate y'all for watching. YouTube, right. Twitch, Twitter, Jack Move Johnny. I will be streaming Control after the podcast, so come through. Twitch and Mixer, and yeah, we out.
Hey, we're about to see Bond finally lose a bet.
Hey, I just unlocked this levitate ability. It's kind of fire.
Yeah,
give me that.
I'm about to go play Control. I gotta play Hitman for a Patreon request.
Hey, you forgot Jimmy though.
Yo, Ben,
you got Hitman for the Patreon?
Yeah, I gotta play it for the Patreon. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yo,
which one?
Discord, Jack.
They didn't say exactly which one.
What happened to Discord?
Do his outro?
Be in your Discord if you're streaming. Though. Don't be in Fang. Yo, everything locked down in there. Though. I don't like it.
Oh no, I might stream solo.
Jack, you got Discord?
Yeah, I invite you to it.
I wasn't supposed to tell nobody. Oh, my bad. No, don't invite
No.
You want a break from him?
That's a pity invite.
No, I fuck with Vision. I fuck with.
Yeah. My bad, Jack. I ain't mean to tell everybody.
No, you good. You good, dog.
I don't.
You good, dog.
Vision, you're not allowed, bro.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Fuck. Oh yeah. Also, fuck Fang. Hey, somebody put up that Friday the 13th clip again, and he's a bitch.
Fang got his own server now.
Yeah, he been at his own Discord. Yeah,
he's good at that shit though. I ain't gonna even lie.
No, I thought Fang's server was Jack's server for the longest.
I did too.
Yeah, everybody think that. Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm the Friday the 13th king. That's what I throw out there.
Bro, we used to.
Vision's nice at that game. Bro.
Yeah, but I used to fuck Vision up though when I was Jason.
We used to kill Jason in a match when me and Vision used to run.
You serious?
Me and Jack used to kill
Vision, you know you never killed me as Jason. I always killed you, bro.
Bro, hold up. Me, be Arsenal, and Fam killed
I want to see
so
this. Okay.
Y'all never killed me. I always killed as Jason, bro. Never was.
You frauding.
Never got killed.
You frauding.
Y'all be streaming that? Y'all be streaming that?
I did used to stream.
Not anymore. We used to play that shit like every day.
Yeah, I want to see this. I want to see what y'all talking about.
And me and Jack used to run Jason to the ground every time.
Big facts.
All right, y'all. So that's 206. And we'll catch y'all next week, I guess. All right.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peace.
What the fuck was that?
Turbo graphics.
Hey, Smooth hat matching with a seat though. I thought like half of his hair was supposed
Hey, Tick, I ain't gonna lie. I've been looking at this the whole time.
Hold on, let me see how you was looking at first. Oh,
I
man.
know it took
He
for a
might have
second.
tilted up.
Yeah, he had it tilted up. It looked like his head was missing.
Yeah, because it was like this. Yeah. Well, I don't get it.
Thought the man scalp
Hey, BG, you know you got the stream still on, right?
I want to say the stream's still on, bro.
Oh, okay. Well,
Glad he captured that. That shit funny as hell.
Might as well keep it on as long as y'all in here.
I guess.
Get the hell out.
We start that stream up though, bro.
What's up?
I'm gonna be in there, man.
I need to start my stream.
Hey, Smooth, how your Red Sox doing, man?
Man.
Oh,
I'm ready for football.
Oh yeah,
and
man.
basketball. So
I feel you.
Let's go. Oh man, Tom Brady gonna retire in the next 2 years. I can't wait.
Oh man,
I can't wait.
the day Tom Brady retired, and Twitter gonna be on fire. That shit gonna be.
that's cool. We'll retire with maybe 9 rings.
No, stop this. Stop this.
I mean, I can see them
I
winning
still
like
hate the
6.
Eagles. I still hate the Eagles.
Yo,
Good job.
Patriots going 10-8 this 10-8, 10-6, 10-6 this season.
Why you think that?
Why?
Y'all going 10-6, bro. Don't worry about it. Y'all barely gonna make it to the playoffs. Barely.
Barely. You want to put money on this?
Barely.
Barely.
All right, let's go ahead and download this Wild Classic. Y'all know hit you.
Are you really serious?
I'm dead serious, bro. Like, it's been nothing I've been wanting to play recently, and this is gonna keep me going for.
I thought you were just joking this whole time.
Nah, I'm being dead serious, bro. All my friends play.
Friends, what's that?
Oh my god. It's all right. You make friends.
No, I don't fuck with niggas like that.
Not even the rest of your Monstar friends.
Wow, he called him a Monstar.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. We haven't talked since we lost to that nigga MJ. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Oh
y'all.
no.
All right, y'all. I'm out. I got a life.
All right, peace.
All right.
Get out of here.